but I can't help myself when you get close to me. It's my touch now. So baby, please. Yeah, baby. Okay, so we're gonna be playing Warhammer. Hmm, it's actually so annoying. All right, well, whatever. Kick's being weird. Yo, Andre, what up, Andre? Welcome to the stream. Uh, what up, Jaeger? Is that Jaeger like Aaron Jaeger? Aaron. Um, yeah, so we're on Warhammer. I'm still fairly new to the game. I haven't really gotten far, just unlocked the multiplayer and the other campaigns and levels and whatnot. Uh, but yeah, so far the game's okay. I think if it didn't have the multiplayer, the replayability would be incredibly low. But right now it's fine because of the multiplayer and the co-op. If you have people that are down to play, and I'm the only one of my friends that have it, so I'd have to play with other people. The fact that the enemy type doesn't have a great degree of variation kind of lowers the replayability of the game, right? Like it's only the Tyranids. And I feel like I've already seen all the enemy types, and I've not really played much of the game. But we're gonna enjoy it for what it is. All right. I like the heavy bolter. Oh shit, that's parry, right? Okay. You son of a.
Thalassa, the Cadians are running out of time. How close are you to the Prometheum facility?
Um, Awakened Truth. Huh.
We are going to need it.
What up, Awakened Truth?
What was that? We are being...
Awakened Truth. I hope you keep seeking the truth, especially in a critical manner. Corrado? Corrado? What up, Corrado?
Damn it. This is the work of a lictor. Sergeant Gadriel to Resilient. Two of our brothers have fallen in battle. Send in a Boccagelli. Received. We shall honor them, Brother Sergeant.
Yo, if you're watching the stream, share with your friends, share with your family, share with anyone you can share with. Let's get our views up. Yo, where am I getting shot from? Oh, whoa, what the hell? You know what? Oh my god. What up, Joker? What up, Landell? Bro, I gotta get better with the parry. I'm not used to parry systems in games. I don't play like a lot of Souls-like games or fighting games. I used to as a kid, but I really fell off of that. Um, Drifted more to the shooters.
That opening offers a shortcut. Then we shall take it.
What up, Jimmy? What's up, Trenchy? What's up, Evans? If you're new to the stream, drop a follow, share the stream, say what's up in the chat.
Restocking.
Yo, I throw my grenades again.
Changing magazine.
Yup. What's up, NY's finest?
Restocking.
Are you a cop? Rubio, what's up, Rubio?
This place reeks of
Marcus, how we doing, Marcus?
never saw the attack coming. This frivolous inefficiency is unacceptable.
Oh shit, I keep forgetting why is not to switch your weapons.
How dare he address you thus? Target destroyed.
How dare he address you thus? Excuse me. Yeah, my sinuses have been going crazy.
Resupplying.
Can you switch weapons up, damn? Oh right, I forgot I got the plasma.
They never learn.
These guys never finished them off.
Grabbing
I feel like they want me to do it. Oh, wait, what's this?
fresh magazine.
We like the guns we have right now, so we're gonna stick with them.
Snipers.
Okay, so I think it's the first time I'm coming across a sniper. Holy crap, okay. So the enemies relatively look the same, but they do different things. And I guess that's the whole thing with like the Tyranids, right? They're a hive mind. So they're gonna look similar. I get it. Doesn't mean I like it, but I get it. Oh my god, dude.
Toxins assail my senses.
Come here. So is it like, oh shit? Is it like once I get hit by the toxins, I'm just in that state for a bit? Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
Keep your head. I have you. Close one.
My thanks, brother.
What up, Anderson? If you're on Kick, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, consider dropping a follow, share the stream, say what's up in the chat. Let's get the party going. All right, what are we supposed to do here? All right. Interact. Open the door. Everything in Warhammer has a skull on it.
Small arms fire. It sounds close.
I know we were supposed to react to the bait, but I just decided against that. Yeah, man, it's like I don't want to sound defeatist, and I do want to create a space for younger people to be able to critically process these things and have conversations about them. Oh my God, dude, bro, Jesus Christ. Fucking bugs, man. Anyway, what was I saying? Bro, this thing is super annoying. Hey, come here. Yeah, I just decided against it. The debate was just ridiculous, man. Like, Kamala didn't really touch on any substantive policy issues. Trump said a bunch of more nonsense. Kamala said a bunch of more nonsense. Dude. And I feel like all I'm gonna have to say about it is just gonna get repetitive at some point because my view of it, like I've been so deeply entrenched in politics for such a long time, and have railed on about my frustrations about American politics to not online, a little bit online, mostly to my friend group. That it just to me, I know it's new to you, but to me, it feels like I'm a broken record because the way the politicians engage don't change, and so yo, why why is it shooting like this? What the hell? I actually hate this guy, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Why can't I zoom in? There we go. Oh wow, this game is bugging. Oh my God. Have you seen this? Holy crap. Holy crap. Where's my GPU too hot? Oh my God.
Target destroyed.
Yo. Bruh. Chad, we seen this? Never in all my days. Give me that. All right, we might have to restart this. Then I'm gonna have to do it all over again. Gotta get to a checkpoint. God damn it. All right, I can't take any more of this. Also, it makes for horrible content. All right. Sorry about that, chat. But yeah, so for that reason, I decided to move on from the debate. We're in dire straits, America. Unless you're okay with the status quo, in which case we're not in dire straits. The only thing that's changing is the wealth gap is getting bigger and bigger. Other than that, America is pretty much the same. But if you are not a fan of the status quo and wish to see the nation be the best that it can be, then we're in dire straits. Feels so good. I've been listening to. Did I open this? Yeah, my GPU is not super hot, so wasn't the GPU. Not sure what that was about. That might have just been the game. We'll give it one more go, chat. There's a Cyberpunk update. I wonder what the update is. Cyberpunk is one of the first games I played on stream. Really late to it though. I wasn't trying to play it for the hype, but for the enjoyment. My allergies are going crazy. Going pollo loco. Oh, I gotta get back to Fallout too. But that's good though. We have a solid list of games now we can go back and forth from, like Pal World, Helldivers, Fallout, Space Marine, Cyberpunk, First Descendant, and then COD is gonna be, we want to scratch that competitive itch. That's when we'll bring out the COD. All right, one more go, Space Marine. One more go. Feels so good. Out there. Bro, I don't want to quit. I want to move this. Continue. Let's see where they start me from. The Ghost Rider Wolverine just joined the chat. Renee, what up, Renee?
It is here.
Reach Adeptus Mechanicus.
Something is off. Watch your backs.
All right, so confirmed it was the game.
Weapons ready. Come and taste death, vermin.
They will not get past this.
Come and taste death, vermin. Ooh, cutscene. We got Predator Tyranids. God damn it. Shit. Oh, this is a boss. Alright, first boss. Oh shit, I haven't been recording, chat. I haven't been recording. You gots to record for the content. Alright, where's Mans? Oh, Mans. Mans is here. Oh, Mans. Oh my god, I fucked it up. That's tough. Sherion, pick me up. Oh.
My thanks, bro.
Give me that. I want to put my sensitivity up a bit. Where is that? Controls. This is more like camera. Look sensitivity. Put that up. Dude. I fucked it up again. That's so tough, chat.
Get back in the fight.
That's so tough. I'm not good with the quick time. Yo, pick me up. I get anxious, like, happen. Is it gonna happen now? Am I gonna get it right? Bro, what? Go for them, dude. Yo, he's gonna kill me this time, I know it. Okay, chat, we got it this time. Yeah. Oh, you don't have to, see, that's confusing.
I've sustained heavy damage.
Damn right I've sustained heavy damage. Oh, let's go, I have health. Where's Mans? Oh, he's gonna jump on me again, I know it. Let's go, he missed! Man. Oh shit, dude. We're getting mollywopped by this guy. Oh. Oh. Oh, Chad, he's crazy. Oh, got him. Yeah. 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 We're sick of this shit, chat. We're sick of it. Oh. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Bro. Boom. Without the reload. Ah. Ah. Bro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. Want some of that? You know, I was considering getting Ghost of Tsushima because I feel like I need to embrace the Souls-like games. I feel like younger me really enjoyed Souls-like games, like your single-player adventure games.
The lictor is a capable foe.
Right, I grew up on a lot of that,
Challenge.
but man, once the shooters got me, it was a wrap.
I fear we would have joined.
The first shooter to really get me was Gears of War.
Perhaps they faced more than one. No. Lictors have
Interesting.
no.
Wait, what is this? That was the bow rifle, and this is Oculus bow carbine.
A fine gift from the forge.
Why not? Switch it up. Feels so good, I had to hit the octave.
Let us hope Nozik's research remains intact.
Archmagos, we have arrived.
Archmagos. Archmagos. Nozick. Snipers. Man's got rocked. Oh, not that. Oh my god, dude.
Xenos toxins.
Here we go. Makes it more difficult to see them. Damn. I heard the multiplayer is pretty solid so far. I'll give that a shot at some point. Bro, go finish him off. Like, they're like, nah, we leave that one for you, boss.
Magos, the entrance is inoperative.
Yo, who is this guy talking to? Archmagus.
Expect enemy presence.
We're always assembling in this game.
Rally at the elevator. Spare me the insults, Magos.
This man is talking shit.
I have had more pleasant conversations with the orcs.
Chat, Dur and not John might be joining us soon.
We have arrived at Nozik's facility. Run distraction efforts as long as you can.
I will fight in the thick of these Xenos as long as you need.
I will hold you to that. Brother, they got inside his armor.
He deserved better.
This Pyoblaster will serve us well against Rippers.
Gadriel to resilient. Brother Decius has fallen. Received. Location marked for apothecary. Our brother's sacrifice will be remembered.
Apothecary.
Rippers.
Oh, this is a. Oh shit, dude.
Ranged weapons only.
This is a flamethrower. Fuck me.
Restocking.
Chat, so far we're doing the best on TikTok and Kick. Twitch, our numbers have moved up on Twitch, but not as much as TikTok and Kick.
Restocking.
All right.
There must be thousands.
That door looks like our exit. Clear a path through those vermin.
Is this reach down there or? All right. Well, here we go. Damn it. Am I supposed to like try and dodge that?
Genius. We need instructions.
See, like, how are we supposed to play this? Is that like a parry situation? Oh, here he comes. Ah! Oh, there's no friendly fire. Forgot about that.
They are regathering themselves.
God damn it.
Do not get too close.
Oh my god. Dude, I switched my gun. Oh, I have no ammo. Okay. Alright, we gotta get out of here.
Shall punish their boldness.
Need a different weapon.
Synaptic shock.
The floor is clear. Let's go.
My fault, chat.
Loading ammunition. These abominations are busy with something.
They gather biomass.
I definitely pressed that in enough time.
And collected later.
The sooner we exterminate these horrors, the better.
Recovering.
Damn it. Yo, chat, let me know if you can still see the stream.
Munitions secured.
Yeah, can I get a different weapon or? Alright, I'm gonna go offline on TikTok and try again. Seems like there's an issue. Alright.
Restocking.
Grabbing equipment.
Fire up, what is ahead?
We need to cross this room.
Like anything besides the flamethrower at this point, really. Thank you, Jesus.
This will serve me well.
A fire blaster.
Make good use of it.
More scurrying vermin.
Where's the power blaster?
Very good.
Clearing the way.
Still don't know how I'm supposed to fight that. Am I just supposed to dodge? Oh shit, dude. We're about to die, chat.
Stay back, brother.
Needed that. Needed the shields. Come here. Shit.
You must break its shield.
Okay, so you are supposed to dive. Oh, fuck. This guy.
Zoanthrope neutralized.
Chat. It ain't easy. But it's done its work.
By the Primarch, we have set a mighty fire this day.
So the Primarchs are like, they're warrior demigods. They're the sons of the Emperor.
Annihilation confirmed.
They're made from the Emperor's cells and whatnot. This is the heavy bolter. The heavy bolter really feels heavy, but doesn't have a great deal of ammo. I don't want to try the short knife. Yeah, why not? Looks cool. Let's try all this stuff, you know, like pay $60 for this game. Let's get all we can get out of it.
Scepter armor with jump packs. It has been some time since I brought death from above. The day is not yet done, brother.
It's been some time since I've brought death from above. That's a quote and a half. Yo, how do I get the armor though? Do I have to like wait like Archmagos? Archmagos is annoying as hell. Like, no lie, if I was a space marine, he talks to me crazy, I'm ending him. I don't care if he's a scientist with critical knowledge.
Will that interfere with operation?
Hold position terminal. Hold position at terminal. Okay, gotta dodge these guys, right? Gotta dodge. Can't burn them. Whoa. The dive feels Gears of War-esque, but it's not an exact carbon copy, you know? Woo! Damn, bro, I was dreading the possibility. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Yo, give me some ammo. Give me some ammo. Is it done? Burn them. Burn them.
Target destroyed.
I gotta remember there's no friendly fire. Yo, bro, who? I gotta move, chat. I gotta move.
They are pulling back. Be prepared for their next attack.
This is gross.
Restocking. Osmagos, proceed.
Connecting to systems. Emphasize. Maintain zero translation.
In other words,
Give me that. Protect. Oh, it's this guy. This guy needs to die. By any means, he needs to die. Fuck me. Shit. 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 Damn it. Oh, wrong gun, bro. Why? No ammo? Give me ammo. Oh my god. Son of a. Where's the ammo? That's so tough. Come here. Let's execute. Transmit datum. Datum transmitting.
Munitions secure.
Yo. They're pretty stingy with the ammo, I'm not gonna lie. Also, where's the jetpack you promised me? Yo, this looks cool. Datum incoming. I do not like this guy. And that's definitely the intention of the developers. But like,
Major Sark
this is Fallout or Skyrim or something. Actually, Skyrim, there are enemies you can't kill. I think I think Cyberpunk lets you kill any enemy. This is Cyberpunk, he'd be dead. This dude has bars. He should go do rap battles.
This elevator goes to the rooftop.
All right, well, let's make it happen. What up, chat? If you're watching, drop a follow. Say what's up in the chat. Share the stream with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies.
Archmagus.
Let's make it happen.
This is Lirio. Transmission received. Nozick is on the Thunderhawk. Standing by. Get him out of here. Yes, sir.
Mr. Q.
Guard, what's your status?
We've lost a lot of men, a lot of heavy rounds, but we're still in the fight.
We're coming to you now. Nozick. Were they hit?
Lirio, do you read me?
Yeah, they're going down, Titus. It's looking bad.
Did you see what happened?
No idea. We saw no impact.
That is territory claimed by the swarms. We need to reach him. Fast. There was an armoring chamber below. Jump packs. Sir. The guardsmen.
With respect, my lord, we're Cadians. We can take care of ourselves.
Tyranids will swarm the crash.
Jump packs. Let's go.
Is still alive. Is
Okay, so it's Y. Hold down Y to jump high in the air. Press Y to perform a long dash on the ground or in the air. Hold RB while airborne to charge a powerful ground pound attack. Aim with R3. Airborne shooting. Briefly hover. Okay.
time is limited.
Our brothers aboard that Thunderhawk will make
And we muffed it.
Do not admit
Second time's the charm.
too many of us have fallen today.
We are at war
Ooh, I like that.
for all of us.
That's pretty cool.
Redeploy.
Oh shit. Thought I could get up there, chat. Oh. Wait. We go the wrong way. Uh, Bats chat. We're supposed to go up this hill, I think.
Jump back engaged.
Fuck me, dude. The jump back is really cool. The jump back is really cool, chat. I'll give him that. Nice, nice. Nice. So you can low key use that move to like not necessarily as an attack, but also as some maneuvering.
Repositioning.
Right? Because wherever this, I can activate at any time, and then I can stretch. Yeah, you see that? Way more distance than I otherwise would have had.
Full advantage of
Give me that. Ah, I fucked it up. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh shit, chat. I forget you like. So is this? Okay, okay.
engaging thrust. Another one dead.
Honestly, I feel like I can see why people are saying that PvP is good. The mechanics are there for a good PvP. Oh shit, you can get a shot out of there.
They never learn.
I still don't know how you're supposed to parry that guy's attack. There's no ones, my guy. You're gonna get jumped. There's no ones. There's no ones. Come here. There's no ones. Bro, I hate that thing.
Repositioning.
Talk to me nice. Coding on rocks. Talk to me nice. Molly on rocks. That's coding on ice. I don't feel good about stepping on these, but we'll do it, chat. We'll do it.
More Xenos abominations. Stored biomass. Vile. The crash site is on the other side of the
Oh shit, dude.
Strategically. Weak points only.
How is man still alive? Oh my god.
Goat pack engaged.
The Xenos protects their hive.
Stop at nothing. We must reach the crash site.
I need a different gun. Shit. Oh.
Brothers, we have no time. Let us blow this damn wall. They never learn.
Reload. Redeploy.
Good moves.
We're wasting time. Get those charges in position. Melt the charge in position.
I love that there's no friendly fire. I feel like that'd be too much in a game like this. Maybe on like the highest difficulty.
Changing magazine. Moving.
Every delay risks the lives of our brothers. Blow this wall now.
Explosives ready.
Sniper. I want him.
Repositioning.
Brothers, we have no time. Let us blow this damn wall.
Gotta set more charges. Shit.
Vermin is stunned. Goat pack engaged.
That was just for theatric effect, chat.
Melter charge set. Engaging thrusters.
Like coding on rocks.
Charge arm. Clear the blast area.
Give me that. I know you like it how I lean in the night. You can be in the light saying, gimme, gimme, gimme.
With pleasure.
Execute. Detonate. Detonate. Yo, what up, throwback? Are we gonna see the wall blow up? Nice. The jump packs are really cool. Is this Lirio's ship? Sure looks like it. What's up, Laz? Rip. Rip.
Chaos. Sweep the area. Brother, I'm fine. It must be the Rubicon surgery. When? 2 days.
All right, chat. We're gonna call it here for Space Marines. We're gonna switch over to Call of Duty. Yeah. I'm liking the game. I think I'll be really excited to try multiplayer. But so far, the story is pretty good. Doesn't have a ton of variety, but I knew that going into it. So, hey,
Holding something. Akaran will
we got an achievement.
Then where did Dimitri and Titus serve previously? And why is he back in battle so soon after such grievous surgery? Sergeant Ventiad spoke of a Death Watch team that deployed. Lieutenant. Brother, are you recovered?
I am.
The apothecary should run a diagnostic.
I do not have the need nor the time for such a process.
Magos Gallio also expressed his concern. Consider his counsel, if not ours. If there is any risk of recurrence, it puts the whole squad in jeopardy.
It can wait. I must speak with Captain Akaran.
As you command.
Ultramarines.
Serve him. With our bodies, our blood, and our searing,
The hell are those things?
our very life force is a gift from him. And we shall use it to
So, right now, the him they're referring to is the Emperor.
light of mankind. His is the one truth in a galaxy of falsity and horror. Those that defy his
Right, the Marines all are loyal to the Emperor, except for the traitor Marines.
Archmagos will not be regarded favorably by the machine cult. Brother,
From Horus's heresy. Alright, yeah, we're gonna cut it here. If you're interested in this game and you're not super familiar with Warhammer lore, I would. There's this guy like Major something on YouTube. He does great Warhammer lore videos. Check him out. I put one, like the big one. There's another guy named like Linus or something. But there's tons of resources on YouTube for Warhammer lore. It's pretty interesting stuff. The game takes forever to quit though. Ronaldo Davis. Come on, dude. There we go. All right. Like coding on rocks. Like Molly on ice. The keyboard is about to die. Chat, when is Black Ops 6 supposed to come out again? I know it's sometime in October. Alright, yeah. Kick is not great with their game search. Like when you're about to stream and you're searching for the game you're playing, it's not great with finding that. Coding on rocks. Like Molly on ice. Still looking for a new controller to buy. I'm like, it seems to be one sec, chat. Seems to be that the option that's gonna give me all the things I'm looking for is the SCUF Envision Pro. But some people have had really bad luck with it, where it seems like they got a bad copy or something, where like the game's just breaking. I mean, the controller's just breaking. It doesn't connect. The software doesn't connect. Like a bunch of issues. But it seems that when it works well. The only thing is you can't count on it working all the time. So let's go, Rust. Nice. Coding on rocks. See, what I really want is that the Envision Pro has a button right here on the side of the controller. I want to map that to sprint. I feel like that would really change the game for me.
Kill confirmed. Neutralize hostiles. Grab their tags to win. I'm always watching. We've taken the lead. Taking effective fire.
Got him.
Changing mags.
Chat, we're in a good place when we're getting first blood. Oh, dude.
Tag secure. Kill confirmed. Confirmed. Switching mags.
Oh, damn. Oh, my latency is not super bad right now. I still gotta call the guys. Oh. Oh my god, dude.
Friendly UAV online.
I hate when they have the same operators. Like, that shit's mad corny.
Friendly UAV on station.
Damn. I'm getting packet burst. That's why I gotta call them the packet burst. Ah. Ah.
Watch for movement.
Oh my god. Oh my god, the packet burst. Fuck that guy out though. Knew he was to the right. Sniper. I didn't really use snipers in W3.
Changing mag. Friendly recon over here. Contact. Grenade out.
Ah. Oh, it's shot. I just pissing me off, chat.
Silence. I'm taking fire.
I was gonna be a scumbag right there. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Hostile UAV in the area. Friendly UAV online.
Now, sometimes it's just too easy to be a. Oh my god, the packet burst, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm definitely calling them. Like, they fixed the majority of the issue, but I just can't do the packet burst. Oof. Oh, damn. Boys are not playing.
Hell flows through me.
Look
Grenade
at
out.
that.
Grenade out.
Oh, shit.
Killed them.
There's a lot of them. I hope you kill that guy.
To hell with you.
Hostile Guardian has been deployed.
I'm taking fire.
Oh. See, I don't get how my grenade doesn't, I'm trash. I don't get how my grenade doesn't stay after that.
Switching mags.
Oh, I killed him.
K7 lethal. Kill. Changing mags.
Oh, that's theirs? Damn, I thought that was ours.
Friendly recon overhead.
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
They're in the air. Switching mags.
Ready for fire mission. UAV is bingo fuel. RTV at this time. Hostile Mosquito is online.
Last mag. Watch for movement.
Oh, you. I should have known.
Mission complete. Finish it.
I wasn't quick enough. Yo, why did I think he was on my team, chat? Damn, son. That's the second time that guy killed me. Chat's like, we know we saw. Yeah, yeah, baby. I'm talking about. Oh, bro, my ADD's flaring, chat. I cannot focus on one thing, and the packet loss doesn't help.
Taking effective fire. Silence them. Enemy movement in the AO. Changing mags. Killed that bastard. Notch one. Contact. Contact.
That UAV online and orbiting the AO. Friendly UAV on station. Friendly UAV online.
There's a guy upstairs. I hate that.
Switching mags.
RTB at this time.
Watch for movement.
Solid copy.
Ah, I knew it. As soon as my sprint was blocked, I knew I was dead. Yo, this guy's getting busy up there. I don't like that.
Grenade out. Grenade out.
Put the fucking things down. Cowards.
30 seconds remain. Friendly UAV on station.
Ah! Should have looked up there.
Grenade out. Confirm that one.
I'm dirty.
Mission's complete. Good work.
But I can't help myself when it get close to me. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Smooth operator. Y'all know that song? Smooth operator. Smooth operator. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Testing, testing. He's a smooth operator. Smooth operator. Trash.
Secure the hard point.
Like, who would you think I was? Ah, ruined my fun chat.
Yo, what's up?
What up? What up? It's a smooth operator. Oh fuck.
What did I miss? What are we yapping about tonight?
Shit. I don't know, bro. Whatever we want to yap about. Oh, yo, it's Dirt. Yo, Dirt. I thought you were someone in the game.
Oh. Yeah. How you doing?
Chilling, bro. Chilling. How you doing?
Good. I'm good. Just walking the dog and then about to get back at the spot and then, you know, yeah.
Word. That's what we like to hear. Oh,
Did you hear that there was another assassination attempt?
I saw an article on it. Hold on. I'm gonna put your volume up a bit. Yeah, I saw an article on it.
Yeah. What do you know about it? Because I didn't even check. I just saw the tweets online and that they identified who the shooter was. But other than that, I don't know much. Another thing, it was a shooting within the vicinity, but nobody got injured or killed. Or at least
Yeah.
not that I know of.
All I saw was that there were shots in Trump's vicinity, like the area he was in. Is how I interpreted it.
Yeah. Wait, did you read the article or you just headlined it?
Nah, I just headlined it, bro. I don't like care to read the article, bro. Like, I'll read the article if I feel like it's something that is worth knowing the details about. Like, okay, he didn't die. I don't need to know where on what fucking
Yeah.
block the guy was standing. Like,
Yeah. Dude, this is absolutely insane. This is the second one in like how many months?
it hasn't been too long.
Yeah. I mean, shit, two in one like in a year.
Okay, well,
You're
things are going
crazy.
way too quickly right now.
I mean, dude, ops don't even spin the block that often. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, I mean, Trump has a lot of ops.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But it's wild. You'd expect that a former president would have much more security and there'd be much more vetting of people having weapons around him.
Right.
But,
Yeah, I don't know, because they also said, like, oh, after the assassination attempt, you know, we've really beefed up the security, but it doesn't seem like it really made a difference.
I mean, maybe, I guess they kind of did, right? Because the first one was able to get shots at him. This one, he wasn't even able, like, it was just in the vicinity. So, like, I guess they got it beforehand.
Yeah, facts.
But, yeah, man, it's just absolutely insane. It's vociferous. Yeah, dude. I mean, I wonder, the thing I'm worried about with this stuff is that if it emboldens people to also do it to people on the right. Or sorry, people on the left. Because, like, if you're getting, like, people who are on the left and they're trying to assassinate right-wing politicians, unfortunately, Democrats ain't got good aim, but I know Republicans do.
Democrats ain't got good in. That's crazy.
Do they? I mean, shit, bro. Like, I ain't seen anybody.
There are more gun enthusiasts on the Republican side for
right,
sure.
yeah.
Or on the right, yeah. I'm merciless.
Dude, all the dudes who are going out hunting, they're wearing camo. They ain't voting Democrat. Let's be real.
This is facts.
So, if they start to get angry and froggy and decide to also be like, you know what, these guys are trying it. Let's try it ourselves. We're screwed.
You're
I don't know why I said we. I'm fine. But
you're like, I never identified as a Democrat.
yeah, I mean, I only vote Democrat because it's a better option. But like, all the people.
You wouldn't
we
like every
have-
other person in the Democratic Party.
Yeah, I feel like all the people we have are goofballs.
Smooth operator. Yeah, I don't know, bro. This guy left the game.
What are you playing?
I'm playing COD. I'm shitting on him.
You ever think of doing tournaments?
Nah.
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 Why? You're
I don't know.
You gotta put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna get like money from that. Like maybe like some shit here and there, but
Yeah, but usually if you win a tournament, you get something. It could be like exclusive controllers, exclusive in-game perks and shit.
Yeah, fuck that noise.
Wow, you're already playing it.
You know what? You're right.
Target area updated.
You know,
Move to the hard
like it's not like what do you get from winning now? Nothing.
Hopefully the 12-year-olds on TikTok think I'm good at the game, and for whatever reason associate that with worthwhile political opinions. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think fuck, what was I gonna say? Damn it, I forgot what I was gonna say. But you should try it.
Yeah.
Let me know how they go. Cause I mean, oh, I remember now. I remember. Are these 12-year-olds that are playing COD just as racist as when we were young?
I mean, they're. I don't know. I don't have a good sense of that. I feel like there's definitely still people dropping the N word every here and there, but I feel like you don't just get it like you used to. I don't know.
Back in the day, it was like you could tell with the way like how they say it, if they're black or not. But like back in the day, bro, people would be telling like, "Yo, I'm gonna kill," and like, you know, R word your mom. Like it was wild back in the day.
Oh, it's crazy.
Are the COD games even good now?
Nah, they're kind of shit, but hopefully the new one is okay.
Yeah, I feel like COD has kind of gone down the path where, like, every year they're kind of doing like the 2K thing. They're just like dropping the almost like very similar things. Like maybe some of the skins and guns and story changes, but for the most part, it kind of seems like it's the same game over and over and over again.
I mean, it's been the same game for like 20 years. They've changed. There have been very few innovative Call of Duty games.
I remember like the bounce between World at War, like Modern Warfare and World at War. Like, well, the one was like the World War One COD, and then the next one that came out was Modern Warfare. I was like, that's a pretty cool jump.
Yeah.
But other than that, now like, what are we doing?
Black Ops 6 seems to be offering some new stuff in the movement. People seem to be excited about that. Like, they're calling it Omni Movement, where basically you can move fluidly in any direction, which was not a thing before in COD.
What do you mean? How could you not move
Like-
fluidly in any direction?
Like, if you're sprinting and you start moving backwards, it interrupts your movement a bit, and you gotta like just put in a bunch of inputs and blah blah blah. But now it's easier to do that, which is a big thing because in competitive COD, the biggest factor is your movement.
I feel like with Apex, the biggest factor is movement. 'Cause you can like climb shit.
Yeah,
Like do like wall jumps and slides and stuff.
got me. Right.
Yeah. You ever play Battlefield?
I wanted to get into Battlefield, but it just never played right for my taste.
What does that mean?
I don't know, like the games never felt competitive enough. It felt too big and like people in vehicles.
Yeah,
But like that's kind of why people like Battlefield. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, you're definitely not running into as many people as frequently as COD.
Yeah, that's the
But,
thing.
like,
I'm trying to like wipe teams, bro.
Nah, but yeah, but it's pretty cool. Like the game itself, like you can fly stuff, you can destroy buildings and shit. Like if you have like an enemy that's like on a tower, you can just bring the whole tower down instead of having to like find the sniper, you know?
Right. I think that stuff is pretty cool. I think Warzone should have mechanics like that because the map
Yeah,
is
that's-
huge.
Yeah.
Mission failed. Return to base.
I don't know where Not John is.
Typing now, faggot? Or you gonna keep typing now,
Yeah, we need
faggot?
him to come through with some controversial, cancelable energy.
I know, right?
I could,
Bro, I'm waiting for someone to say something original on COD. That'll be the day.
Faggot, faggot, faggot.
That'll be the day.
do you have proximity chat on?
Nah, you can just hear the other team after the game.
Oh, yeah.
I shit it on y'all, so like I don't know why you talk.
Why don't you ever use proximity chat? That looks like
That's not a thing in the game.
What, I thought it was.
It's a different game mode. Sorry, stop asking gaming related questions. You're not a gamer.
Gaming
It's okay.
Literally sliced my life gaming.
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about games.
No, now I'm gonna talk about it more.
Okay.
You know
Live
what
your
game I
best
like the
life.
most?
What's that?
Skyrim.
Yeah, that game is like 1,000,000 years old, but I also like it.
Just a classic. Just a classic.
Did you ever watch Cyberpunk?
The anime?
No, like the gameplay or anything. I did like the anime though. That was on Netflix. I thought that was cool.
No, I haven't watched the.
The Netflix
I haven't
show.
watched.
It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd recommend it.
Yeah. I don't think I would like. I mean, Cyberpunk looks like a super cool game, and I like RPGs, so I think it'd be cool. But I don't know. Maybe I'm old, but I like old style like fantasy games more. But the Cyberpunk is that's cool, but
There's a Dragon's Dogma. Dragon's Dogma you might like.
okay.
Yeah. I haven't really I don't know, it's like your typical fantasy world. There are different classes like warriors and warlocks and shit like that. Yeah, that kind of deal.
Gotcha. I'll check it out.
But yeah, any pop cultural things going on that are interesting?
Honestly, I'm kind of dry for today. I don't really know outside of Trump dodging bullets.
Yeah, he's really that guy.
Yeah.
He's like, you're gonna need John Wick if you want to take me out.
Yeah. Kind of a flex, not gonna lie.
Bro, I feel like that's part of the reason he still got so much support. They're like, yo, I want my president to be hard to kill.
Mm. I mean, he is. Dude,
Right.
actually, the hardest to kill president though was Theodore Roosevelt. Oh, and Andrew Jackson. I think Andrew Jackson got shot. And
Yeah.
he beat the dude.
Right, that's a flex.
Yeah, that is a flex.
Lincoln, not so much a flex.
Yeah, dude's a pussy. Took one shot and died.
JFK, not so much a flex.
Yeah. Dude, 50 took 9 bullets. This guy couldn't take one.
I'm saying, like, they just don't make presidents like they used to, you know?
That's true. That is true.
I guess, except for Trump, maybe. I don't know. I can't wait for someone to take me seriously and be like, yeah, we got a Trump streamer. Yeah, let's go, finally.
I mean, there's a bunch of them. Like, Aiden Ross is a Trumpy.
Oh, really? I mean, that doesn't surprise me, actually. Those guys
Yeah, he
not
like-
playing, but it's fucked up.
He interviewed Trump on one of his streams.
Oh, good for him.
Actually, he got in trouble for it because he also
Nice
gave
shot.
him a I think he gifted him like a Rolex,
Hmm.
and apparently you're not supposed to like accept or be given gifts through like a political in a political manner like that.
No, you can. They just have to be under a certain price.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because he gave him like a Rolex. I think it was like 50 or 60K.
Yeah, there's a way to get around that rule, because the rule is not specific enough.
Mm.
But when it's like brazenly done like that, there's no real getting around it.
Mm-hmm. But
Like for instance, the law doesn't say like market value of $100. It just says $100. So like Aiden Ross can put that on sensitive content warning. Like what are you talking about, fucking TikTok, bro? Oh my god.
you have your thing. You have your thing on.
I do. I have it on 18, but like I didn't even say anything. It's fucking stupid. Anyway, the law doesn't say like a market value of $100. So if Aiden Ross was to sell that watch to somebody for $100 and that person gives it to Trump, Trump can then argue that it's worth $100.
Oh, I don't know it worked like that.
Yep.
Damn, bro, that sounds like a bad deal though. That guy don't sound good at business.
Well, I mean, if the goal is to just give Trump the watch without getting in trouble, then they are pretty good.
Yeah.
Get shit on. Smooth operator.
Get shit on.
Get shit on.
What'd you say? Yeah. Yeah. No, because I had a dog that didn't let me in. Yo. You still in for it?
Yeah.
My bad, I was talking to my brother.
Smooth operator. Smooth.
Yeah,
Bro,
we
I'm
need,
trying to. I was trying to buy a controller, but like all the controllers I looked into, are just kind of shit, bro. It's really annoying.
Dude, why don't you just play mouse and keyboard? Isn't that what you do right now?
Nope. I don't like mouse and keyboard. Not a fan.
Is it just because you're not used to it?
No, it just gives me carpal tunnel. Makes my fingers hurt.
Yo, that's a bullyable offense.
That's a what now?
That's a bullyable offense.
Let him try.
Nah, I'm gonna bully you for that. What are you talking about?
Give it a shot.
Weak ass
Smooth
words.
operator. That's funny. Smooth. Oh, fuck, dude. What game mode are we even playing? Is this just deathmatch? Oh shit, dude. Bro, what's much fucking packet loss?
No, I was just looking this up. Of course, so the shots near Trump, they're in Florida. Of course, they're in Florida.
Yo, I didn't know New Hampshire was an open carry state, but today I saw a guy with a pistol on his hip. Shit was crazy.
Yeah, yeah. In Massachusetts, it all has to be concealed carry. So like, you can't even have somebody see the outline of it.
Yeah. It was just wild, bro. We're at like a gas station and this guy with a pistol on his hip. I'm like, bro, why do you need that? Like, you can barely walk straight. Like, fucking slip and shoot yourself in the hip.
Yeah, but I was watching that. So there's this content creator. His name is Coleon Noir. Have you heard of him?
Nope, I haven't heard any of them.
He's like he's a lawyer who is like a guns right activist,
Hmm.
and I don't know why, but these dudes are all so paranoid. Like this guy, I mean, he's pretty knowledgeable about guns and like gun laws because he's a lawyer and he's a big gun nut. But he um but he has a gun for different situations. He has a gun for when he goes to his PO box, his mailbox. He has a gun that he goes like for when he's going on a jog. He has a
Hmm.
gun for when he's like going shopping. He has a gun when he takes out of his car for when he's at the gas station.
Hmm.
Like, do you really need all that? Like, I feel like one can get the job done for all those different situations.
No, you definitely don't need all that, but you know,
Yeah.
yo, it's not John.
Josh.
How
Fuck you.
you been, dude?
What is up? Chilling, bro. How about yourself?
Chilling. Just enjoying my time in the States. Gonna be popping back soon.
You're enjoying your time being a citizen.
Yeah.
You're one of those immigrants that's been talked about in the debates, aren't you?
Eating the cats and dogs, bro. Gotta put a stop to this, man.
You're one of them.
That would happen in Ohio.
Bro, that shit, like, there, when Trump said that, I was like, okay, yeah, this is what Dario was talking about. Like, this guy, like, no one can ever be Trump, bro. Like, who else is gonna say they're eating cats and dogs? Like who's gonna get on national TV during a presidential debate and say they're eating cats and dogs?
There was a
Bro, it's absolutely
YouTuber.
insane.
There was a YouTuber the day after. He had already filmed the whole video. He does like a whole bunch of like interviewing people and all this bullshit. He just happened to like hit the jackpot at the right time. He posted literally the day after, like, are people eating fucking animals in Ohio, and just went around interviewing people.
Oh, are you talking about the tall, skinny dude with the curly hair?
Yeah, Tyler
White dude?
Oliver.
Yeah, I saw his video. Well, I saw the one about Venezuelan people taking over Colorado.
He does like he does like fucking he does like gangs and shit. Like he literally interviews like every type of like walk of life you could think of. Like he'll go in and like interview the Bloods and the Crips and like just ask them what they think about certain shit. And he just happened to hit it at the right time. Like he had the video already filmed and shit. And I remember I watched the original one because I watched all his content, and he didn't have any clips from like the Trump thing or anything like that. And he like deleted the video and added that shit in out of nowhere. But
Oh, really?
his shit was like that. There's like mad Haitians that came in. Like he went to like the job what's it called? That job place, you know, that when you try to get a job.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know what's true. I don't know I don't believe nothing. I'm
Like
actually so
an employment center?
Yeah, basically. I don't know if you watched the video, but they were just saying that. They were saying like for every one person who's like a Springfield fucking person, there's like a 9 Haitian people.
Is that true? Oh, like in the site. Oh, I thought you were saying like in Springfield.
In Springfield.
Like at that site or now the.
So in the video, he went to that job center thing and he started asking. Well, first of all, he asked a bunch of like local people like what actually goes on, and they were saying, and then the job place was saying that there was a whole bunch like 20,000 like Haitian immigrants that were coming in, and there's just not enough jobs to kind of fill that role because there's like so many like Haitians coming in. This is what the video said, and the fucking people at the job center, and they said because of that, like there's like literally there's an hour long of lines every single day outside of that job center because they're all trying to get fucking jobs, and they said that there's a lot of like Haitians that because they don't have jobs are living together. So they're like living together in like fucking 5 to 10 in a house because there's just no jobs. I don't fucking know. That's just
Sounds like when the Italians came over.
Watch the video for yourself. That's the video. I was like, I don't know what I fucking believe. Crazy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't really buy it.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know.
mean,
I have no idea.
I think if America taught American history, the Republicans would have a rough time getting candidates to vote, people to vote for them, because it's like the same old shtick, right? Like when the Italians came over, they're like, oh, look at these fucking Italians, they gesticulate a lot and they fucking like have big noses and blah 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 blah, and they're taking all the jobs and they're like $1 million in the house. And
Wait, that was mad random. What the fuck is the big nose part?
bro, that's no, like actually, like in one of my history classes, we read articles from like the fucking early 1900s about the Italians coming over, and this is the shit people would say about them.
Yeah, bro.
Like not like people on the street, like reporters. and opinionist.
Yeah, man, I don't believe shit, bro. I don't know. Everything is such a lie to me. But anyways,
John's like question everything. The Earth is flat.
I trust nothing. Trust nobody. No, but how you guys been? How you guys been living? How's So you said, yo, you said that you're, chilling in the States and enjoying shit. Has it been kind of crazy being back here? Does it feel different than
Yes, sir.
previous residents?
No. No, it feels good though because there's a lot of people I haven't seen in a while that I've been seeing.
It's been a minute.
That's been
It's
fun.
It's
I call them.
been like fucking like a month. Like fucking 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, I've been out here for a month now. Yeah, it's been about a month.
I want to say it's a good reunion. It's been like mad long since we've all been up.
Huh? Yeah. You gotta come up before I leave. I'm probably here for another like 2 weeks and then I'll be out.
Yes. Yo, what the fuck is what's your internet name? Is it Slice or are you just going by George?
Anyone?
All right, yo. Whenever you guys find shows, let me know. I'll come up one weekend and
Yeah, dude.
we'll go crazy. fucking
We'll go
down.
crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly, we can if you want. Like,
We'll burn that shit to the ground.
they'll ban you from Boston.
But yo, George, how's the new place?
It's lit, bro. I'm loving it. I got an office. Got like a sitting room.
Hold up. Did you just say you have your own fucking office?
Year,
Man, big time now.
big
Like
time.
a fucking
Yeah.
over here his own office.
Yeah, man, it's pretty good. I like the size. I like neighborhood. It's like it's a city, but it's not congested, so it gives you suburb vibes, but it still has the convenience of being able to like go down the street and get groceries or go to a coffee shop and get
I
food.
think
There are
you're
mad
really
restaurants.
selling the word city there for where you're at.
I mean, Watertown is a
I
city.
really I wouldn't call it a city. It's a town. It's
No,
in the name,
it's
Watertown.
no, it's a city. Just because it doesn't look like Boston doesn't mean it's not a city. It's a city. The city's name is Watertown. It's a city that's named Watertown.
Yeah, dude.
Like I'm not buying it.
It borders where I grew up, so I'm not buying it. I know Watertown.
Yo, Dirk came in here tonight and he's just like, I'm not buying anything. I'm not buying it. That's his new
Right.
Yeah, that's his check now. Live access removed for what?
Alright. We didn't even talk about any like
Yeah, bro, we didn't do anything,
Come on, we didn't even talk about that shit.
bro.
What did we say though? Dennis got banned?
Yeah, and
I
and
said nothing. I said
Bro,
nothing
we've
bad.
said way worse.
What did I say? What did we say? We didn't say anything.
and also I put it on. Oh my fucking god. No.
I guess you can't ask people how their living situation is. You can't like catch
Yeah.
up and shit, I guess. They're like, yo, we
Can't
want
make
you
fun
to-
of Watertown.
Yeah, right.
Got him on the run. Keep up the chase. Friendly bomb drone is online. Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
Fucking bullshit, bro. Oh my god, dude.
They said live access removed is crazy. I wonder where it's from.
To the hard point. Hostile UAV in the area.
Bro, I can't even like record. I can't even use the fucking TikTok app to record my shit. Oh my god, bro.
Damn, are we bad luck or what?
No, TikTok is just overly strict. To be honest. Wow, only. Oh my god, September 22nd. Fuck off.
Wow, isn't that crazy? The night back.
It's well, I mean,
September 22nd.
we're still on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick, but
Point relocated.
no TikTok, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I said nothing wrong.
Dude,
No one said anything wrong.
that's crazy
They
until the 22nd.
they're saying like oh, my game is not suitable for a younger audience because I guess like Modern Warfare is a 18 and old or M for mature game, but like come on now, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, bro.
But you
they're
also
looking
have
at
it set to 18, right?
I did, but I think I restarted and forgot to put it back on. But like, who cares, bro? What the fuck,
They're,
dude? These
they're
like
looking at it like,
kids literally play this game.
bro, the new COD you can like Diddy people, bro. That's what they're looking at it like. They don't want people Diddying people.
Oh, I've
What happened?
seen that online.
Didn't that say that you could whisper in their ear and there's like proximity chat?
Oh yeah, if you like assassinate them, you can capture them. Yeah.
It'd be like, you're mine now. I'm gonna give you these Diddy strokes.
Bro, there's no going back from that
Insane.
for Diddy, bro. Like his name is synonymous with rape now.
There was a video of him in public, and people were still fanning out over him. They're like, Yo,
Yeah.
that's Diddy, let me get a picture. Like, mad, with a big crowd, and they were all going up to him and like doing a selfie picture.
Really?
This is a recent video.
Like about 2-3 days ago, he's like, yo, I can't believe you're Diddy. Like there was like fucking 20 people around him. He's like, can I get a picture? Mad people, bro. I don't care.
That's
The internet,
wild.
the internet is not real life because a lot of these cancel people who everybody says they hates, they all say like in public, people act way different.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, shit, I would get a picture with Diddy. It's like it's fucking P Diddy, bro. Like I don't care. I don't care, bro. He's like an icon. He did some fuck shit. Of course, he did some fuck shit, but everything else he did is icon.
I mean,
Yeah, we're not gonna praise Diddy
If
on
I
this
saw-
page.
if I saw
Yeah.
him, if I saw him in public and I walked by him, I would definitely ask for a picture. And I'm sure there's mad people who are like that too. I condemn what he did. I would definitely ask for a picture.
Alright, the question is, alright, if you ask for the picture, that's one thing. You posting it?
Nah,
Yeah,
That's one-
there we go.
that's going in the vault, but it's like a I could say that I did it thing. It's like a bucket list. Like, yo, I saw P Diddy. You know, conversation piece. Yo, if okay, let's say you see him in public. What?
Yeah.
What are you gonna say? No, I say let's say that you see him in public, and let's say that he's like, "Yo, I'm throwing a big party. I'm throwing a big party tonight. You wanna come? You wanna come? Yo, it's like some sick venue on the top of a fucking tower. He said he'll fly you out. What you doing? Let's say some crazy ass name.
Yo, y'all wanna share the stream on your stories? Damn.
Sure.
Sure.
Damn. Got all quiet all of a sudden. Shit.
Yeah, but I'm flying out. I'm flying out, but then I'm leaving early. I'm not sticking around for the late night party.
All right. Let's say there's
What's with
mad,
this
like,
lag, bro? Keep
there's
it-
mad like famous people there, but you're at a Diddy party and there's gonna be cameras, so people will know you're at a Diddy party.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean,
See, the fact that you're even like contemplating it is the same logic that I'm applying to getting a picture with Diddy. Like the fact that you're not like automatically no. There's something in you that
Wait,
is like
Barb.
I want to do it just to say I did it.
but I'd be going because it has nothing to do with Diddy, but the fact that there's famous celebrities there and bad bitches. That'd be it.
You said I don't know before I told you that there was gonna be famous celebrities. I said sick ass menu and he'd fly you out, and then you were contemplating. Then I added that thing in.
See, I don't even know if I'll let him fly me out. That's also kind of dangerous.
He's backpedaling like crazy.
Right, yo, I
He has a
cut
cornerback
that
and a half.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Getting flown out by another man seems kind of crazy to me.
You know, Adrian Peterson just flew out like mad people. He's bankrupt now. So
Who's Adrian Peterson?
It's a football player,
Oh my
running back.
God. Yo, that's crazy. Well, that's crazy, but anyways, he made about 100 mil in his career. Pocket watching
Yeah.
love. And he had a party, a themed birthday party or some shit, and he flew everybody out for the birthday party. 300 and something people. And apparently now it's coming out that he's bankrupt, he has no money, and he owes like mad money to people. So he's flying
Bro,
people out. Those people are taking it.
Bitches. No way he's flying out dudes.
Yeah. Well, he's flying out everybody for the party. It's a party.
Give it a shot.
Because he got it like that.
Well, now his dumbass.
I have not hit this guy.
I mean,
Check, check.
yeah, that's
I always liked Adrian Peterson because he was a good running back.
so sure.
Stumped.
Stop shooting me with your shotguns. You won't get the kill on me. We're not about that life.
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I'd probably take the offer, to be honest.
Yo, the Democrat. Are you a Democrat?
I just won't let niggas.
Okay, wow.
Who are you talking to?
Some guy in the chat in my game.
Are you a Democrat?
His name is the Democrat.
We both know
Get
that.
on y'all.
We both know that not Josh is the Trump supporter.
That's facts, John. If anyone was gonna be a Trump supporter in this group, it'd be you.
You know what's funny?
Actually, Dirt too. Like y'all are pretty close to being Trump supporters.
No, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I wouldn't call myself a Trump supporter, but I don't hate him.
You don't have to hate him. I don't think it's necessary to hate him.
Like, I wouldn't say like I'm a
I don't think you
MAGA
have to
guy.
hate anyone.
I wouldn't say I'm a MAGA guy, but I don't dislike
I'll-
Kamala.
Yeah.
I don't dislike Trump,
Come on out.
but I
Of
definitely like
course.
Trump more
Stun
than
me.
Kamala.
Come up with the shot.
Like if somebody put a gun to my head and was like, "You gotta choose one," like I'm not like fucking super on one side. I'm pretty like in the middle.
Yeah,
Little bit leaning more towards that side, but not like a fucking red hat MAGA that's cornered to me.
yeah. John is a Trumper. I knew it.
Yeah.
Yep, that's all
Hey, that's
coming out.
crazy. That's crazy how out of everything I said, that's what you take out of it.
That's pretty much what you said, my boy.
Yeah. But I would say that you're the opposite. You lean more towards Kamala.
No,
That's a fucking joke.
Like most like the things that you agree with and think.
Nah,
Like,
bro.
you're basically
Nah, not
fine.
even close.
Like I would say the only thing that I've heard that you don't, that's not like full on Democrat is like your free speech shit that you like. But other than that, you're like 95% like blue hair.
This is just cap. You misrepresented me.
I just like I've heard you speak.
I think I lean more progressive, but certainly not Democrat because the majority of the Democrats or the majority of the Democratic Party are not progressives, as they strike down like every progressive policy that's ever been proposed. Universal health care, for instance, the Democrats are not about that.
For example, like I like Obama better than Trump.
Obama is not a progressive either. He's a liberal.
No. So I'm saying this is why I don't think I'm a MAGA guy because I like Obama more than Trump, but I like Trump more than Kamala. And it's not really a lot more that I like Trump more than Kamala.
Okay, I think liking someone's personality is one thing, and I think voting for them is another.
Liking them as a leader.
Oh, you're bugging. You're bugging.
I'm not saying I like either of them. I'm just saying one's a little bit more.
Yeah, you kind of wild, but
Yeah, you're wild. Nah. Trump is like categorically a bad leader. He has tendencies that people sometimes find in like leadership roles, like you know, people usually see strong men characters as good leaders because they can easily boss people around, but that that to me is not what makes you a good leader. Is being able to strong arm people. It's being able to inspire people to see things your way and like want to support you. Whereas him, he's not inspiring people to his side. He's scaring people to his side. He's like, the immigrants will take your job, and I'm the only one who can help you. And like they're like, well, I'm in financial destitution, so I don't want
I
that.
don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I'm not like a fucking MAGA guy. I'm trying to tell you that.
Now you are.
Like
Sorry.
I don't disagree. He goes on all day long about talking about how bad illegal immigrants are. Illegal immigrants have never affected my life.
They're eating
I
cats and dogs. Is all I'm
have-
saying.
I have had no impact on my life or anybody around me's life from illegal immigrants, and that's
You must not have a cat and dog.
this whole spiel, bro.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You beat me to it.
Well, there's a reason why I don't have a cat and dog.
It's because the immigrants are gonna get them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, come on now, you can't be saying shit like that.
As soon as you don't condemn him, it's like you automatically get put into like a box of like being a fucking.
Oh, yo, some guy on COD just said it's the truth that the immigrants are eating cats and dogs. I can't tell if he's trolling because, you know,
He's trolling either. Because, show me where that shit's happening, dog.
like,
Just,
we're at the point where reality is in question.
I'm definitely not voting
Yeah.
Trump, but at the same time,
But the problem is there's mad misinformation.
Yo, y'all want to join my Discord and talk about this, boys? Y'all want to join my Discord? I'm streaming now. It's about gaming and politics.
you can't.
Okay, all right. There's
Yo, go on Discord and look up The Void. That's the chat name. I'll try.
Do you agree that there's a lot
And
of
you guys are holding on the
misinformation on
cats and
both
dogs,
sides?
but the immigration problem is super true, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, I think there's more misinformation on one side than the other, but there is a
Especially
lot
when you're in
of
sanctuary city and
misinformation.
everything's paid for.
Like for example, okay, there's a couple things on the left that
It's hard to hear you, Dirty Dane.
Go to Home Depot and try to walk out with everything. You're gonna have about 40 Somali fucking pirates come to your car asking for help. And if you don't give me help,
When did we start talking about Somali pirates?
well, I'm just saying immigration.
Yo, why are you guys coming at my
I'm just
people like
in
that? What I do?
sanctuary cities, I live next to them. That's just that immigration's a major issue.
Also, we can't hear
Trump's an
whoever
idiot.
you're
Trump's
talking
an
to.
idiot. You know,
All right, there's too much talking. I can't hear anyone. Yo, if y'all wanna, there are people in the game talking, but I can't hear them because you guys are talking, and I also can't hear you guys because they're talking. So, boys, if y'all wanna join the Discord, it's The Void.
Let me ask you this. Just answer me this. You think Kamala Harris is going to make this country
No,
get back on the right track?
I don't. Yeah, no. I mean, it depends what you mean. The right track is like. I don't think Trump or Kamala is the right direction for America. And it's not that I'm a centrist or this person who's like, there's bad people on both sides. It's more so that their policies are anti-working class.
It's a battle of lesser evil. And Trump's mean, but like being mean doesn't make you a bad leader. He's a solid leader.
Nah, he's not a good leader whatsoever, man. Guy's a crybaby. He's not.
He's a good leader, bro.
What do you think a good leader
Are you
is?
hearing any of this?
He's able to get decisions made.
Define for me a good leader. Define for me a good leader.
Am I hearing this? No, I can't. I can only
Wait, guys, stop talking for a sec. I want to hear this guy. He's not joining the Discord, but I want to hear what he's saying. Sorry.
I'll join it.
It's like fuck
I'll
you.
join it.
All right.
You said that he demands respect.
I found somebody
He
else
demands
to talk
respect
to.
based off his actions. I mean, you got massive world leaders that respect him. And he says he's going to get something done, he gets it done. That's a leader. He can,
Okay. Well, so fine. I think to your point about when he says he's gonna get something done, he's gonna get it done. If I provide an example of that being not the case, will you concede that he's not a good leader or what? Because he said he was gonna rebuild the wall. He like didn't.
I'm all ears. I'm all ears, bro. I'm not one way or another. There's no black and white in this world. There's always gray. Always
It's really tough to hear you. All right. not sure how you invite people to a Discord. Is there like a code I can give you or something?
Give him your personal phone
Yeah,
number.
so go ahead with that example where he said he's gonna get something
Send
done.
him.
Yeah, he didn't build a wall that stopped immigration from Mexico. That didn't happen.
I just
What
don't
else?
get where this
That did
immigrant
happen.
shit, like this
What
immigrant
happened?
shit is like upset.
No. He like no. He did not. This is what he did. He increased construction on the wall in certain places as a way of getting publicity on that issue to say I did it because most people don't get into the weeds of these things. So there was a story that went out that said, "Oh yeah, they're working on the wall," but to build a wall in the sense that he was speaking of it as to say like he's going to build a big ass wall that covers the entire side of the border and stops immigration from that side. That did not happen whatsoever, not even close. He like had some slats on the wall again for publicity reasons, right? It's that I can point to this thing and say, hey, I did it, because no one's really going to question it that hard because our media doesn't fucking do that because they're all full of shit.
Would you agree that a 5 mile wall 30 foot high is not?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut
Oh
the
my
fuck
god,
up!
bro.
You're so
Be less of a cliche. Be less of a cliche, I dare you.
Your ass.
I have 42 kills. You have 27 kills. You joined late. I shit on you either way, my boy. Shit on you either way, my boy. I shit on you. I shit on you.
You are terrible.
L.
You ain't shitting on nothing.
L.
You are not shitting on nothing. You're not shitting on nothing. You're fucking
Yo,
dead.
Dirty Dan. All right, well, he's gone. All right, I'm back.
No,
Sorry, it was really hard to hear you guys.
I'm honestly just saying that I don't understand the whole like immigrant obsession. And on the other side, I don't understand the whole abortion obsession because you could still get an abortion. It's like not like a like there's just like they like hyper fixate on shit.
Yes, you're absolutely right, John. They hyper fixate on these issues that
Exactly.
that stoke division amongst people. So, for example,
I've never been affected by the immigration shit.
most Americans are not affected by those things, bro.
And also on the other side with the abortion shit, right? I don't ever see a nationwide abortion ban ever getting passed, right? Trump has said that he wants it to be left up to the states. I told you in the beginning that I love compromise, bro. And I mean, an abortion's not like a small thing. Like if you're gonna fly down to Florida and take a flight to Florida for a vacation, you should be able to like, wanna be able to drive somewhere for a major event in your life, which is an abortion. I mean, it's kind of like the middle ground and like the left is hyper fixated on that and like the right is hyper fixated on illegal immigrants are going to take over the country and blow it up and destroy it and fucking like
Yeah, so these issues are not representative of what pains the country, right? It's more, again, just a way for the political elite to pit everyday people against each other.
it triggers both sides, bro.
It
really
triggers both
does.
sides, but that's the point.
Super triggered by they try to say that if you don't agree with the Roe v. Wade shit, you're like a shitty person, even if you want abortion to happen. Like I mean, even if you're like for abortion, if you don't support like the Roe v. Wade being reinstated, you're like a shitty person. And like the immigrant shit, if you don't want the immigrants gone, you're like a fucking piece of shit. It's like they try to they get it triggers both sides like crazy. Actually insane.
Yeah, I do think that, like, I think I agree with you a lot, John. I think like compromise is probably the best way about it because then you leave it up to the state, especially when it comes to like abortion. Like, if a state that's very south doesn't want to have abortions, like Alabama, like the people there should have the right to vote for what they believe. Like, it shouldn't be a blanket everywhere has to do everything when, like, we run as a state for that reason so that people can vote for state elected state government to represent their ideas.
Yeah, I don't even.
Do you think California will ever change the law, bro? You know how liberal California is, like, in New York. Like, there's always going to be states, bro, that are just like so. There's so many liberal people who live there. It's not going to change. There will always be a safe haven for people who want to get abortions. There's certain states that like every 4 years they're either so close to one or the other side, or they're like they always lean this way, and it's been like that for mad long, bro. So it's like you're always gonna have a safe haven. I mean, and the it's funny. My barber, I asked him what he thought about the debate, and he's like really liberal, bro. And he started going off about Project 2025 and all this shit about how it's gonna make a nationwide abortion ban. And then so I go on and I start looking up shit, and I watch the debate, and this dude says that he has nothing to do with that. So it's like that's the only way that it would be able to have that nationwide abortion ban that everybody's talking about. But the person who's running doesn't want anything to do with it.
Okay, so I will say that Trump hasn't publicly endorsed Project 2025. However, there are people who work closely with him who also worked on Project 2025. That is not to say that he is a supporter of it, but to say,
He said he wants nothing to do with it.
okay, yeah, but Trump says a fucking lot, dude. Trump fucking says people are eating cats and dogs. It doesn't mean shit. He's not someone who you can take at his word. He's a pathological liar. So I don't care what he said. His word means nothing. And that's completely his fault because he's proven to lie time and time again. It's not just because I disagree with what he says. It's because there's a track record of him lying through his fucking teeth.
And you could also make the argument that where you work right now, there's people who do shit differently than you do that don't necessarily represent what you believe.
Yeah, I mean that's fine. Again, I'm not saying Trump is a supporter of Project 2025. I'm just saying I'm not gonna believe him just because he said he wants nothing to do with it. Actually, I'm not gonna believe any politician because they all lie about these things. Like,
Fair. I'm just saying like they gotta chill with the illegal immigrant shit. That's such a I don't know. Before 2016, I just never heard of that.
And who brought? Oh, okay. First, that's always been a thing. Actually, that's always been a thing.
Really?
Yeah, that's always been a thing, bro. It's been a thing since like America was founded, bro. Like, that's what's so annoying.
I just don't really care that like illegal immigrants are. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misinformed on why it's such a big issue, but I just don't.
It's not really that big of an issue. That's the thing, bro. It's that it's just people. It's like you said, they hyperfixate on it because it draws division. Yeah. That's all.
I think there's some things that are good concerns though. So I see it as it's kind of a two-way problem.
Like the wage gap, I think that's a concern. Yeah, like that.
Hard pivot off of what I was about to say, but go ahead.
No, finish your statement.
That's what I thought. So, no, I mean there are some dangers to it, like not having a secure border. You can have people running in drugs. You can have people who are gang members coming into the country. Like there are certain things that are a danger to it, but I think there's more positive. Like there are so many jobs that illegal immigrants or people who immigrate here work that Americans just don't do, and if they were to do, it would cost like a crazy amount. Like, for example, like the agricultural industries run by Americans that pay immigrants, and oftentimes they're paying them below wage because it's cheaper, and then they know that these people they're making more money doing this than they would anything back home, so they'll take it. So your organic strawberries are already kind of expensive, but imagine like if you had minimum wage employees doing that, it'd be super, super expensive. Like food would be astronomically more expensive than it is now. And that's just one industry. Then there's just laborers, like for construction. So many construction companies rely on immigrants to help cover the cost of, or help them build houses, and then they do it at a cheaper cost. So building things would be so much more expensive as well. But there are the dangers of not having a good secured border, like the drugs, gang members. But I think there's more benefits.
You make a really good point, and you know what? I agree with you actually. After hearing all that, and you know what else? I think that it is really hard to become a citizen, right? Like a very close family member of mine was born in Canada and came over here, and she originally had like some kind of card. It's like a green card, alien card, some shit like that. Until she was able to get her citizenship, and it took her like 3-4 years to actually get it. So
Yeah, and it's
on
expensive
that
too.
point, with the compromise, yeah, I heard that like a work visa is like
Damn.
$8,000 in Canada, bro.
Yeah.
Like, lock the border the fuck up.
Oh, I'm gonna
All
fuck
right,
this kid up.
compromise here, right? Lock the border up, but make it easier to become a citizen.
Mhm.
You know, so that there's not as many people who want to come over here legally. Like, of course, like any person's gonna be like, yeah, I want to be a citizen and like contribute and like all this shit. I mean, it's probably a lot harder to move around America without being a citizen. You know,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not as easy. So, you know, make it more incentivized in some way. But yeah, lock the border up, I guess, based off of what you said.
Yeah, dude. I had a friend of mine. He's from India, and he was working in a finance company. And when like right before the pandemic happened,
You jumped in the air, I shotgunned you and teabagged you. You jumped in the air, I shotgunned you and teabagged you. You jumped in the air, I shotgunned you and teabagged you. You jumped in the air. You jumped in the air, I shot you and teabagged you. You jumped in the air, I shot you and teabagged you. You jumped in the air, I shot you.
What is wrong with these two, bro?
I'm just arguing with a 12-year-old.
but yeah.
Anyway, go on.
My friend, Trump passed these laws on how people can receive visas, and it made it more difficult. And he was on a student visa, and then his company was trying to sponsor him to give him an H-1 visa, which is the one that you can use for work. Dude wasn't able to get it in time, and then got kicked out of the country. He went back to India for a little bit, but because his company really liked him, they had an office in Canada, and he's a Commonwealth citizen. So like all the places that are like formerly British colonies, they're called the Commonwealth countries, and they make it a little bit easier for you to immigrate between. So like Indians have a easier time trying to get to like the UK or or Canada. So he was able to get a work visa through them. But dude, he went undergrad here, lived here for 4 years afterwards, had a girlfriend, and because of Trump's policies, he lost his visa, and then got kicked out, and then now has to live in Canada.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
Yeah, it sucks.
No,
And he was like a
that's
super productive person in society. Like he was working in finance, like he paid taxes, like he was spending money in the American market, and like he was making good money, so he had like paid higher taxes, and he'd spend more because he had more. It's just like, people lose out on like immigrants like that.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, it's just like there's a comedian I watch on online, and he's like, you know, he does like lives and shit like that. And one of his lives, was in Canada, and he was like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to save up enough money to be able to come to America, but the work visa for 1 year is like $7,000, like eight
Yeah,
thousand
that's
dollars.
crazy.
That's a lot of like the average person makes around what $55,000. Seven or
Yeah.
8,000. That is a that's like over like 10 to 15% of your income, bro. It's a lot of money.
Fucking
So,
itchy, dude.
I mean, yeah. No, I guess like that makes a lot of sense. If your border's not secure, like you can have spies get in, you can have drug dealers, bombers. I mean, and it's like, okay, I gotta give them credit because they have said this, that it's like not all immigrants are bad, but you just don't know when you're letting in you're letting in mad people. You don't know who's good and bad, but it's not all immigrants that are coming in. Illegal immigrants are bad.
I mean, majority of the people who are coming are just looking for a better life. Like even if you look at
America's
like
like
people
that,
from
thanks.
even people from like Central America or Mexico, most of them aren't coming for nefarious reasons. A lot of them are coming to have a better life and send money back to their families. Like if you're living in Venezuela and like I mean the country's fucked. That President Maduro ruined the country. There's so much inflation. Like I get it. Why not come here, make money,
Exactly.
and send it back to your family? Most people don't want to do shit, but I think what makes it hard is when people do come here and they're here under like they either snuck into the country or they overstayed their visa and now they're illegal because they don't have a current visa. Because that's what happens for most people. People don't realize that not most illegal immigrants come by sneaking over. Most of them come by planes. They fly in, they have a visitor's visa or a temporary work visa, and then they overstay their visa. what ends up happening is once you don't have a working visa and no one's going to pay you cash or under the table, then you start to have to find ways to support yourself. If you went from somewhere like Venezuela, where it's super dangerous, certain parts of it are super dangerous, or even like northern parts of Mexico where it gets pretty dangerous, you make it to America, and then you're sitting there and you're like, well, the only way I can support myself is I can't get a job right now because I'm undocumented. Like the only other thing I can do is probably like push drugs. Like it kind of like forces people's hand into that situation sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I mean, this is what I don't like about politics, and especially the media. I mean, we're on the topic of like a Republican topic, so the big thing is like that Republicans hate immigrants. I've heard a lot of big Republican figures say that they don't hate immigrants. They just don't know with the illegal ones that are coming in, which ones are good or bad. I mean, that's something you could get behind, right? That's like pretty real.
Well, that's why they're saying it though, because if they were like to say, like you said, I hate immigrants, it's hard to sell that point. People are like, oh, this guy's just an asshole. So they have to find some palatable way of communicating the same message.
If you don't see any truth in either side, I mean, then it's like not why even watch any of the debates? Because it's like.
Well, that's why I don't watch it. That's why I don't watch it.
That was the most entertaining debate I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Yeah, it's probably really entertaining. It's fucking bullshit.
I laughed so hard because the faces she was making and the stupid little comments she was saying, like, it was like a reality TV show, bro. It was like, honestly, that's what I felt like. I was like sitting in my bed. I was like, yo, what the fuck did he just say that? Oh, what the fuck? She said that. It's not really like if you look back to like 2008 when Obama was running, it was different. I don't know how to describe it. It was just like different energy.
Oh, dude, yeah, they were actual like.
It was like fucking dumpster fire.
Yeah, they were actual like statesmen.
Like they shook each other's hand. They talked about their kids. Like, hey, I want to congratulate you. You know, you just had your kid or some shit like that. I want to like. They don't do that anymore. They're like, fuck you. You fucking mother. He wanted to call him motherfucker. That's what she wanted to do.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm blanking on the guy's name. He died not too, kind of a little bit ago.
John McCain.
Trump made fun. John McCain, yeah. There was a video of when he was running against Obama. Some lady, like, he's at a rally, and this lady was speaking, and she was like, oh, I'm not going to vote for Obama because he's a Muslim. And John McCain took the mic from her and was like, nah, we're not doing that. He's a good man. He's an honest man. Like we just don't see eye to eye on how we want to run the country, but he's a good father and a good man. You're never going to hear anybody say that like in modern politics.
I wish
now
that
try to be as decisive as you can be.
I wish that happened. All it is both of them just attacking each other, bro. Just attacking everything. Like literally, I thought that was most of the debate was he's doing this wrong, he's doing this. You really want this?
By the way, Trump created that precedent. Just so we're sure.
But two wrongs don't make a right, though. Honestly. So like she's a grown woman, he's a grown man. I mean, you already called him a big baby, so you got to give her some criticism on that for like stooping down to that level.
No,
like
I think at that point, I think at that point you don't have a choice because he's gonna refuse to engage in any respectful manner, and if you don't, you just seem like you're like it's the debates are not to debate like critical policy differences between the two candidates. It's just to show like who can come off as strong and like a powerful kind of figurehead, and that's why Trump gained so much prominence in 2016 with his shtick, because he just like insulted everyone else, and so it just looked like the whole time like he was attacking and they were on the defensive, so people perceived him as some kind of strong figure. And so if he's going to engage that way and you're going to decide to like take the high road, well, you're always going to lose. You're always going to lose on that kind of stage, because that stage is not about who like engages the most critically, and Trump ain't there to engage critically. Yeah, but that's not what it's about. So
no, but I do think that there was like not a lot of policies being spoken about, and there was more about like here's the issues. Like I wish that there would have been more like going into like here here's my policies. Because think about it, right? If you have really great policies, and even though he's attacking you, and you're sitting there just explaining your policies, you're like, here's what they are. I'm laying them out. This is what they are, and then this is what our experts think is going to happen as a result. And you're going into that in depth. Yeah, you're not playing into his games. You might not look as strong, but there's going to be somebody out there who's going to be like, no, I could get behind that. That actually makes a lot of sense. You
I
know?
don't think you're wrong, John. I will say that I don't think Kamala has like any policy decisions that are gonna wow the American people, because she also doesn't give a fuck about the working class.
Yeah.
But like, she still has to come off as strong, especially because she's a woman. Yeah.
Like a big thing against her. Yeah. No, I get it. She's like, you know, kind of fighting an uphill battle.
Like if people can say, "Oh, you get bullied on national TV, I'm not gonna vote for you. We want a strong president." Like, yeah, so she's gonna lose. She can't come off as like easily dominated in a conversation. I mean, there was a Fox News host that made that point where he was like, "Oh yeah, we can't vote for her. She's a woman. The generals in the situation room are gonna have their way with her. They're gonna dominate her." Right? No, he is. People were like, "What the fuck are you talking about, bro?" Like,
I think in a lot of things that are said, they're like overwhooping a lot, and there's a tiny bit of truth. So think about this, right? Do you think that Putin respects women, or Xiaoping? Do you think that he respects women?
No, but I mean, they're also not the same country as us.
yeah, and it really doesn't matter.
When you're dealing with them, they definitely don't respect women at all. So that's going to be an issue.
People also misunderstand like how international politics work. It doesn't fucking matter if like you think world leaders respect Trump. Anyone who thinks world leaders respects Trump is a fucking idiot. No one respects this fucking goofball. They know he's a temperamental baby. So they're like, okay, if I say nice things about him, he's gonna like me. And if I like say mean things about him, he's not gonna like me. Why? Because he's a fucking child. And so it's easy to manipulate him that way. They don't respect him. No one respects him. He's a fucking clown. Who's gonna respect someone who gets on TV and say they're eating cats and dogs?
No, I think there's a certain club that a lot of these like really rich men, and they're all white, like these all rich white men, like a Bill Clinton, like an Epstein, like a Trump, like they're all in that like club, you know, that billionaire club, and that's where I think that people kind of have the notion that I don't think he's respected, but I think he's in that club to the point where there's like a little bit of pull there.
I'm not saying that there aren't people that respect Trump. I just don't think the vast majority of people respect him. Also, this was the whole point I wanted to make. It doesn't fucking matter if they respect the person who's in the role of the president of the United States of America. Why? Because we got the biggest fucking guns. I don't give a fuck if you respect me or not, bitch. We have the most economic sway. We have the most global sway. It doesn't matter if they respect Kamala. If she says jump and they don't fucking jump, well, guess what? She has the whole United States military at her disposal. So this whole idea of like they need to respect the person in office is fucking bullshit.
What's a little scary is that, you know, they know that Trump wants to do that. Like, I wouldn't want them to try to call her bluff, which is that's not good for anybody, bro. Like, you know, there's an aura of when somebody, you know, they're kind of psycho, you know, they'll kind of do it. You know, like, okay, you ever have a friend where anything you tell them to do, like, oh, you won't do that, and
they do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't know, like they don't know what Kamala will do. I would hate to have them like call her bluff because they don't respect her.
Yeah, but I mean, she's level-headed enough to not actually do anything about it. I mean, that's not how politics work. Like, even if like somebody did that to Biden or Obama, he wouldn't have done it because he understands the repercussions of it. They're not gonna like.
I honestly think that like it'd be sick to have like a woman president. I just don't know if the world's ready for it. I'm not.
The world.
The world. Like, I think it would be sick, honestly. Like, I'm for it. Like, I think that, you know, she comes off very intelligent. You know, like, when she speaks, she says a lot of stuff that, you know, a lot of people would resonate with. I just don't know how, like, foreign, like, leaders who are a lot...
There are women executives all around the world. Just look at the UN, bro. Just look at the UN.
The scary ones.
The scary ones. It doesn't matter if they're scary or not. It's the
You
political.
see
It doesn't
Ukraine,
matter,
you know,
John.
Palestine, Ukraine, Russia, like wars are happening, bro.
John,
It's not like
John, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, bro. If she's the president of the United States, they can think she's a fucking bitch. It doesn't matter. They are gonna listen to her because she's the president of the fucking United States. Doesn't matter who's in the seat. It's that the seat exists and what the seat can do.
Yeah, that's the best way to phrase it. Because right now, there's so many other women presidents on the planet. Like Germany used to have a woman president. No one was disrespectful to Germany, but they also had the big H, so maybe that's why.
Angela Merkel, the prime minister of the UK for a long time, was a woman, and she has some devastating policies. Like it doesn't. This whole like, oh, people won't respect us if a woman calls a shot is fucking bullshit, and it always has been.
No, I would respect us. I just don't know, like with all these other countries who are just like they're kind of wacko, bro. Like North Korea, they're not normal. Like they're not normal. Russia's not normal.
Yeah, but they're not insane. They're not insane. Like, oh, suddenly, no, they're not, bro. No, they're not.
Putin is not insane.
No, he's not insane. He's a very sane. Yeah, that doesn't mean he's insane.
Over another country.
That doesn't mean he's insane. That's a thing that world leaders do, is wage war. That's the thing that world leaders have done for all of mankind, is wage war.
Right now, that's kind of
He's really not. And
he's in the
even
when Hitler was first taking over, when he first was like, "Yo, let's launch an attack on fucking Poland, bro."
No, I don't think
what
that's
he's
I don't
doing.
think that's an accurate. No, I don't think that's an accurate comparison because Hitler was running off of the basis that the Germans were like a superior race, whereas with Putin, he's mad because Ukraine tried to enter NATO, and he warned them multiple times that but like there's a certain line you can't cross, like literally like because what ends up happening is if NATO has Ukraine or even Poland or some of these other countries that are former Soviet Union countries, if they switch over to a NATO union, Russia's gonna have their ops have missiles right on their borders. And
right.
He's mentioned this multiple times in the past, and once Ukraine was like, "Yo, actually, we're really interested in joining NATO," that's when some of the issues started to happen. Same thing with Finland. Same thing with Norway. Some of these countries are not part of NATO, and having them join NATO and having troops stationed there.
It puts Russia in checkmate.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the reason why he's so adamant of doing it right now. It's not like it came out of nowhere. I mean, there's some other strategical aspects, but that's a major part of it.
Any war. I mean, that's like.
Yes, he's always wanted Ukraine for sure. He thinks it's a part of Russia.
My point I'm trying to make is that bar for bar, the goal of
Good shot.
Of course, the Big H was trying to,
The Big H.
different species, but one of his
Species.
things he wanted to expand Germany, bro. He wanted to make Germany like a worldwide, like a fucking, what's that thing? Pagotria? That big, huge Pangea. He wanted to make it like one big whole fucking like world power.
John's bugging. But yeah, he like wanted to be a world power, but the U.S. literally did that.
Bar for bar is very similar, just without like.
No, but I think you're missing that historical context because Putin doesn't see Russians as a superior race, so it's not a racial thing. But the history behind Ukraine and why he doesn't want to join NATO is a major factor as to why they had the war pop off. They also, people don't realize, they also invaded Ukraine a couple of years ago when we were all like in high school. They invaded Ukraine to get access to the Black Sea, and then they got pushed back, and then that kind of sparked the reason why Ukraine wants to join NATO, because then they're going to be able to, if they go to war,
fend off,
all of NATO is going to be their allies, and Russia realizes that
it's so powerful.
No, but that's literally fighting.
We were scared of them like
the
30, 40 years ago, but we were terrified. Like the reason why Trump calls Kamala a comrade and he thinks that he hit with that is because 30, 40, 50 years ago, bro, calling somebody communist was like calling them like a fucking anti-Semite. Like it was like the worst thing you could say, bro. Russia's got
some things people don't realize is one, Russia's it's still one of the largest global powers. It's like between the U.S., China, and Russia are the top three, but Russia's been losing its stronghold on its like global position, and a lot of it has to do with one, their numbers have dwindled. They used to be one of the largest armies. World War II wiped out 20 million Russians, so that's been a big factor in their. That's been a big factor in their strength. Two, like the people that trade with them, because most people are friends with the U.S. Not everyone's friends with Russia, and people who are friends with Russia can't be friends with can't be direct friends with the U.S. always. Like, for the most part, the world wants to have open connections with the U.S. at more than they want to have open connections with Russia. The dollar isn't as strong. The ruble isn't as strong as the dollar. There's so many reasons as to why they've been kind of like slowly sliding.
I
And
agree. Once the Soviet Union collapsed, that kind of fucked Russia because they were so powerful when they had like I think was Stalin part of the Soviet Union, right? If I'm getting that correct. When they had Stalin and shit, they just like I don't know, they were scary. Like I watched a couple documentaries about it, and the weapons they had and the fucking technology, like they were like developing shit faster than us, bro. They were developing like weapons and shit way faster. And then all of a sudden the Soviet Union collapsed, and they just like it's like the Patriots, like when they had Tom Brady, you know, they were the best. Now that they don't have to big stuff.
Are you calling Stalin the Tom Brady of dictators?
Yes. Loki.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. Their influence has died down a lot, but the reason why Ukraine and Finland and Sweden they don't want them to join NATO is they know if they ever beef with any of these countries, and they probably will because they were at least Ukraine and some of the Baltic countries now or Eastern Europe, they were formerly Russian, and they probably want to get the gang back together. But if they're part of NATO, that means if they fight one of them, they're fighting all of NATO, which is like Germany, the UK, Canada, the United States, most of Western Europe. Like it's just you'd be beefing with too many ops. It's like you're a Crip, and then all of a sudden like MS-13 and the Bloods and like three other gangs combined, and they're like, now if you pop off on the Bloods, you popping off on all of us.
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I'm just like scared about like how many wars need to be going on over there before it's considered a world war. Like, is it 3? Because right now it's 2. So does it get to 3 and it's a world war? Because the thing is like, what scares me about the two of them? Of course, he's an idiot, but like I said, he's in that club. That billionaires club, where they probably all like fucking like hang out at some point. You know, like out you picture in your head like a billionaire. They only talk to other billionaires, bro. Like they're just like in that club, and the fact that that's the case. If a world war happens, I just don't know. Would that help our case that there's some behind the scenes pull there? I don't know.
No, it wouldn't. It would not. It would not, bro.
Some newbie with no cred, bro.
It would not.
No
She's also not a newbie. She's been a senator for years. But no, it would not. No, they do.
I don't think the other countries care that she's been a
They do. They do.
Really?
Yes.
Also, I mean, like, if you're comparing her to her opposition, Trump had 0 office and then went to being the president. She's been a senator of California for a very, very long time before she was VP.
Yeah, and she was VP.
DOJ before, right? She's district attorney.
Like she has political clout, like through the roof.
Well, like on a presidential level, a lot of people didn't know who she was.
This is not true. This is not true, bro.
A lot of people, no, what do you mean? A lot of people didn't know.
No, first of all, she was the vice president, and she's been a senator.
I was gonna say the first time a lot of people heard of her was in 2020.
Yeah, because people don't.
Actually, that's not true. That's not true. So people knew about her in California because she had super strict. She was also a prosecutor. She was a district attorney prosecutor in California before she was a senator, and she was criticized while she was in office there as a district attorney because she was super harsh on weed crimes. So people who were selling small ounces of weed were getting like devastating sentencing, and that's kind of what put her on the map because she was originally like, I'm gonna be tough on crime, But what she really did was she was just tough on easy crime, like people who were selling weed. Then she was I think she was a senator, and then she she ran for president, and then Biden picked her for VP. So she's been in the spotlight. People know who she is. I mean,
Right, but you said a key point there. People in California.
Nah, bro.
Like,
People know who
like,
she is,
like,
bro.
like a lot of people in the in the northeast and the southeast. I don't think they're following like what's going on in California as much as people in California are. Like, I think that, of course, you might hear about it here and there. Like, maybe somebody heard the name Kamala, but people weren't knowing all about everything she's doing, bro.
Yes, her name has more prominence now. That's the case when people run for president, but she's not obscure in any way. Like, people know who she is. She's a prominent figure in American
She's like
politics.
nobody, like, she has a political career, but on like a global scale.
That too, yep, because she was vice president.
Right. Recently. I'm talking about over her career.
The last 4
before
years.
2020. Talking about before 2020 on a global scale.
People also didn't know Trump on a global scale.
No. I want to.
nah, they didn't know Trump on a global scale.
No disrespect to her, bro. Like
I don't care if you respect or disrespect her. I don't care if you respect or disrespect any politician. I have no alliances to Kamala. I have no alliances to any party, any politician.
Yeah. All right. No, but wait, what were you saying, dude?
No, I was saying that people didn't know Trump on a global scale. I was disagreeing with Slice.
People did know Trump on a global scale?
Yeah, dude, he was like a superstar. People knew him on TV. People
Yeah.
saw him on Home Alone.
Yeah, nah, but I don't think that fame is the same as what I feel like we've been talking about. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, he has a lot of bankruptcies, so you could question his business performance.
Yeah.
But
You
as
could
a
and you should.
businessman, he's been known as a businessman for 20 years. So like, there's a public persona. I mean, now everything's coming out about all his bankruptcies, but for like the last 20 years, all he was known for is being this like super great businessman, rich guy, this, that. Like, bro, he was so respected before that he was on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a celebrity guest, and like they were literally like, "Oh my God, thank you, Mr. Trump." Like, oh, like it's such an honor to meet you. And that was before all the politics. Like I feel like that was kind of how the world viewed this guy before he got into politics.
Yeah, but he did have some kind of political like fumbles. Like he was a major factor. If you know, have you ever heard of the This is a case back in the '90s. It was what do they call them? It's like the
Central Park 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah,
like
some crazy shit, right?
yeah, so these this woman got R-worded and they found 5 dudes. I don't even know if they were at the park. But they just like harped on that they're the guys who did it. And Trump, like, I mean, some of it was kind of fueled by probably a little bit by racism. He never like admits to that, but he was like, it's definitely these guys.
Like they
He went
ever
out of his
will.
way. He went out of his way to start publishing news articles. Like he would pay for front page news condemning them. He was like backing the prosecution, helping financially with the women's legal fees, and then just to find out because they got convicted and they spent a long time in prison, just to find out that they weren't the ones that did it.
Yeah, no, I heard about that. That was like one of his, and he also ran for president, right, in 2000, and he like completely shit the bed.
I didn't know about that. I don't know if they did that.
Hold on, let me make sure my facts are correct here. I think it was 2000. But I did hear that he like ran for president and he got like no votes like 20 something years ago. So I don't know what he changed about his spiel, because okay, so my barber bro I found out the hard way that he's very like.
He just used right-wing populism, which is like nationalism mixed with xenophobia. I guess nationalism and xenophobia are already close.
So I asked him, I said, how what do you think about the debate? And he went into this whole like spiel about Trump is like the worst person, and he like, anybody who even like says anything good about him, he doesn't want to talk to them. He doesn't care if he loses money. He wants to like kill Trump. Like he literally was like very against him. Like it was actually insane. And that kind of got into the conversation of how many people actually voted for him in 2020. Did you know that 70 million people voted for him and 84 for Biden? So that's like all of United Kingdom, bro, voted for Trump.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are big fans of his.
I don't know how what he changed in his spiel since 2000 to get 70 million people to vote
No,
for him.
I think Slice is right. He tapped into like fear mongering and right wing rhetoric. Cause like,
Do you think he's smart? Do you think he's smart for that?
yeah, I mean, he's definitely an intelligent person because he knows how to manipulate crowds and manipulate people. So from that perspective,
I don't think it takes a big
he's
brain to
smart.
do that, considering it's been the same stripe for the last 200 years.
No, but no one's done it as effectively as he has. I feel like he's so good at it because like,
No one has done it as brazenly as he had. No one has like said the quiet parts out loud. Like this dude is like, yeah, they're fucking coming here and they're raping women and they come from shithole countries and this and that. Like people have said things to that effect, but again, they haven't said it as brazenly as he had. That's the only difference.
But keyword is he's saying illegal immigrants. I mean, that kind of makes it better because a legal immigrant would, you think of people who do.
Because that's not politically palatable. So he wouldn't say, yeah, fuck legal immigrants. Like, that's insane. People would be like, this guy's a fucking bozo.
But 70 million is insane, bro. Like, that made me go do like a little deep dive. Okay, the population of all of the United Kingdom is 69 million. Italy's like 65 million. So all of Italy voted for him. All of the United Kingdom voted for him. All of France voted for him.
Yeah, the United States is like 3 times the size of these countries you're naming.
No, but you could think about like, okay, maybe his fan base is just like the MAGA rednecks, right? But those are probably like maybe 10 million, maybe 20 million, maybe. Then you still have like 50 million people, 60 million people, like normal people who are voting for him. Why? Like, is it like that? Everybody's so racist? Is that what it is?
Well, some people will just vote for whoever has the R or D behind their name. So there's that. They simply will never vote for anyone else. And then there are the people who are like, yeah, he says classically racist shit, and I'm all about that. So he's got my vote.
I don't think all of them are racist, but I think all racists are voting for Trump.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah, my brother tried to make it seem like every Republican is racist. Like he literally said that shit. Like I was thinking in my head, like, dude, this dude's bugging, bro. This dude's actually can say like if you're voting for Trump, it's like you hate women, you're a bad person and you're racist. He's like every person, all of his followers.
This is not true. It's obviously not true. And everyone who's voting for, like,
the left field.
Well, yeah, but
people who are like intellectually flaccid.
That's funny. Intellectually erect would be a wild statement.
So smoothly throwing the word flaccid, bro. You really did that. Just smooth.
But yeah, people who view the world like that, like black and white, are like, or like red and blue. They just don't.
They're lost cause, man. They're lost cause.
Yeah, like they're the type of people who just believe in whatever anybody says and tells them. Like they don't have the capacity to think for themselves.
And this dude had a political science degree too. So he had a 4-year political science degree.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean that doesn't mean shit, bro. Like.
Oh, is it? Because that's okay. What I don't know if you want to like say it on live, but what degree do you have, George?
Sociology.
Okay. All right. I mean, because there's those people online who they kind of like go to different parks and shit, and they're like, yo, Trump or Biden, and this shit. Like they always flex their political science degree like it means something. I didn't know if it was like a
Yeah,
thing, like,
no, I don't think it means anything. Because what, like, you don't need a political science degree to understand the principles of what political science classes try to teach you. If you're just a critically thinking person, you can come to those realizations. So this idea that if you have a political science degree, that your opinion should be more highly weighted than anyone else's is fucking nonsense. I have a political science minor. I don't think that's why people should consider my opinion more highly than others. I think my opinions just make a lot more fucking sense. The political science degree means nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I like that. I mean, of course you're like low-key liberal, but it's like
I'm
I like that
progressive, bro.
you.
I'm not liberal. Keep telling you,
No,
there are different
I
things.
like that you're not like so. I don't know, the people who are like the minute that you're not like on every single point that they're saying, like you're not 100% in tune. They're like, "Fuck you!" Like you're a piece of shit. Like there's mad people like that, bro. It's actually
Yeah, those
I
people
think
are
they
hacks.
disown their families because one of the sides likes
I I
like
uh
you know
I
left
dated
and
a
the other side
girl
stuff.
like that for a bit, and I thought she was so annoying because like her whole thing was like, oh my god, like my father is a scumbag, like he's a super Trump supporter, and I can never like see eye to eye with him. Like I'm gonna cut him off. I'm like, okay. I'm like, you probably shouldn't do that. She's like, you don't understand like the way he views people. I'm like, yeah, but like Mans was like raised in like fucking rural Arkansas with like no
yeah.
black people like ever around.
Also, funny,
He like had United States education that basically like tells you that everything that America has ever done is great, even slavery. So like what do you expect from him? The fuck?
yeah. Also, cutting people off if you think different from you just removes you from the opportunity to like actually challenge them on the things that you think are ignorant. I guess you
Also,
could be tired.
she was just like a baseline like
Yeah.
liberal. Like she had no like critical opinion of her own. It was just like liberal regurgitating policies.
Dude, I have a friend of mine. In 1 week, a friend of mine in 1 week, he hooked up with a Trump supporter and then hooked up with a Elizabeth Warren supporter, whose name was actually Elizabeth Warren, so it was hilarious.
That's crazy.
We were like, bro, we're like, yo, that's crazy. He's like, I was like, you hooked up with a Trump supporter? He's like, yeah, I believe whatever they believe for the night.
No, I just hate when you like. What's so great about America is you kind of can like have your own opinions and shit. And when you're like trying to force an opinion on both sides, right? I think both sides do this in some form or fashion. If you try to force your opinion down somebody's throat, it's like kind of, I don't know, it's weird to me. It's like,
Yeah,
and
I agree.
I see so many people do that. I've seen so many families cut each other off and they just like don't fuck with
No.
each other. So corny, bro. So corny. Like just let people think what they. If they're not hurting you, if you're a Republican and you're talking about Democrats, if they're not hurting you, and if they're respectful towards you, then
I think a lot of people in that camp would say that their policies don't hurt me, but their policies hurt vulnerable people in society. And so that's why I'm so adamantly against them. Like,
what do you mean?
for
Oh,
example,
like
immigrants.
Trump,
Yeah, exactly.
getting
Like,
kicked out of the country.
right.
No, that's fair. Yeah, it makes immigrants not look great, but it's like, I mean, it kind of will fade. Like, people don't look at, Saudi Arabians and like people from the Middle East the same as they did like in 2001, 2002.
No, but there's a lot of people who still don't like Muslims and people who still
Oh,
like
hell yeah.
Arabs.
That
Like-
has died down a lot, bro. There's a big push for Muslims now. I mean, like,
Yeah, but you know,
that's like the new thing is it's kind of like cool to be a Muslim. That's kind of like
It's really not. It's really not. What you're referring to is people like the reason Muslims might be more in the discourse in a positive way is because the Palestinians are getting decimated and people are against that. And so and most Palestinians are Muslim. That's where you're getting that from.
Saudi Arabia and Qatar have been swinging a lot of money for good publicity. Like they're buying up all these teams, they're having all these events. I think people look at Saudis and people from Qatar a little different than they do other like general.
Mad money,
Arab
by the way.
Muslims.
Saudis
I
and
also think
Qatar mad money.
things stayed though. You gotta admit that things stayed. Like I don't think like
Yeah,
I
no,
mean
things definitely
all
fade.
living in
Things
the
definitely
system, but
fade.
I feel like there's a lot less racism than there was 50 years ago.
I don't know. But, I mean, maybe like out, like not as much in your face about it, but I think there's still a lot of racism that happens. It's harder to
is.
see.
Yep.
It's just harder to see, and maybe like the flavor of racism has changed.
Because it's
Like,
taboo to be brazenly racist. It's taboo, but it's not taboo to be racist. It's taboo to be quote unquote brazenly racist. Like if there are still things that people do and say that are racist, just not like obviously that they cannot obviously be interpreted as so, right? Like so they'll never say like fuck the blacks, but they might say like, oh, you know, like the people in the cities on welfare and like they understand the people you're going to be thinking of are black. So it's just another way of them referring to black people without naming them.
Well, that's like a stereotype right there. I mean, that kind of that you could blame the statistics for that. Like, there's a lot of like statistics about people's faces that kind of make you think that,
yeah,
which is not right. I mean, but it kind of is what it is.
yeah. But saying it is what it is. I guess that's kind of the thing that sucks about it. Like, it shouldn't be that way, but
I mean, like, what do you do to change it? I mean, like, I say it is what it is when it's like when I can't think of any way to change it.
I think there are
Like,
ways to change it.
what, you're gonna cancel people more and then just make them more
No,
in the closet about it? Like,
you just like create policies that lessen segregation. America is still incredibly segregated. If you look at our neighborhoods, I mean, John, think about the neighborhood you live in. Would you say it's majority white or fairly diverse?
fairly diverse.
So there are
There's probably like maybe like 40% like minorities, and then like I haven't met all my neighbors, but for the most part, I would say
so
probably
so it's majority white.
very small,
It's
very small
majority
percentage.
white. It's majority white. Okay.
Well, then you can make the
So
argument that black people make up 13% of the population, so you're always gonna have
I'm not. I'm not.
some kind of minority, right?
I said diverse. I didn't say like black and white, but it's still majority white, and like that's not the norm. The norm is that most neighborhoods are between like 90 to 40% white, like and or like 90% or like 60% black and like 20% like other minorities. The point is, most neighborhoods are either majority white or majority minorities, which speaks to my point that the U.S. is incredibly segregated. The way you solve for all the racism is just expose people to each other from an early age, and racism will naturally die down. Because you get like counter narratives. The reason racist narratives stick is because people don't have counter narratives. Like to the point of that girl's dad who grew up in like rural Ohio. If he had a ton of black neighbors and he watched Fox News one day and it said all black people are criminals, and then he went outside and his black neighbors were just being regular people, he'd be like, oh, this is obviously bullshit because I see for myself that this isn't true. But that's not the case if everyone is white. Then the only reference he has of black people is what he's going to see on Fox News, and he has no reason to disbelieve it, especially when everyone else around him is saying the same thing.
Yeah, but I think that's slowly changing though. I think over decades, you're having a lot more people that are introduced to minorities. Like it's just, I mean, you're always gonna have, these little towns that are all white people, but I mean, you're just having more and more of it. Like compared to like 50, 60 years ago.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah,
I mean, you
I'm not arguing against that. I think, yeah, compared to 40, 60 years ago, sure, there's more
it just
integration.
kind of takes time. I'm not gonna lie, like it takes time.
It's not a matter of time. It's a matter of like policy decisions.
All right. So what? Okay, so you're saying that you need to put different races next to each other in a housing situation.
Just
Living
like,
housed, less segregated,
like yes,
people going to school with each other, people growing up
right.
with different cultures.
So okay. So
Like, I mean,
there
it's going
has
to be
to be
impossible
some
to
sort of
control
housing
for.
situation that's you're on the same street or in the same neighborhood. So kind of what I'm
Yeah.
asking. So then what do you do? I mean, like, do you kick people out of their houses and like put minorities in there?
No, you there. I mean, there are tons of
Like what?
things you can do. So
Like what?
let's take I don't know, like pick any community. You can make policies, which they already have these things. We already have the political infrastructure for this, or the policy infrastructure for this. Let's say you have a affluent neighborhood that is like 90% white. You can increase the amount of affordable housing, and you can give loans to communities that are historically underserved, and those are historically the black communities. And so
Give loans in the sense where like you're giving like a grant to a loan, like you're giving like help with a down payment or
just like a regular housing loan, bro, like a housing
yeah,
loan.
but you're giving them a loan as in you're giving the money for okay, so what is the difference between a regular loan and these loans that you're speaking of?
They would target people who live in communities that the federal government has targeted with things like redlining. Um,
No, so I'm
and
asking what's the difference as in like
the
do you
difference is who you're targeting.
need less do you no okay, I mean what I'm asking is because they have stuff like that for like college, right? They have like certain because I got a grant for being a minority, right? Because I'm half Puerto Rican. Do they need less income to qualify? Like, what are these
Yeah,
stipulations?
they need less income to qualify. That would be one. And yeah, I think you could make it
Can I
based
poke a
on
big
race, but I feel like that would be difficult to sell the
can I,
general public. Sure, go ahead, poke your
yeah,
holes.
I gotta poke a big hole in this.
It's
Okay,
like
so the
big as
problem
well.
with that is it sounds green on paper, but the problem is it'll not problem, but the issue that will come because of it is you'll have a whole bunch of new buyers flooding the market and you'll have the original buyers as well. So you'll just have more people bidding on a house, which will drive the housing prices up even more. And just kind of it'll defeat the purpose because it'll just make it more expensive
Not
for
if you
everybody.
like, not if you limit who can put a bid on the house. Like if your income is above
That well,
this,
that
because that's
sounds
what
different.
affordable
That
housing
sounds like
is.
you're just like discriminating, bro.
No, that's what affordable housing is, my guy. That's literally what affordable housing is. It's like you
Okay,
cannot buy this house if you make more than this amount of money.
so you're
And the
saying
reason that is necessary,
affluent neighborhoods can tell affluent people they can't buy a house there, so they'll no longer be affluent.
that's not true. That's
There'll
not
be a
like, what are you
ripple.
talking
There'll be a
about?
ripple effect.
No, there will
There'll be a
not,
ripple
John.
effect.
No, there will not. No, there will not. No, there will not. So I feel like you don't understand how
Why?
affordable housing works. So again, affordable housing has always been a thing. There's always been property that not anyone can buy, and it's income controlled. Okay, that's a thing. All you would do is expand that and be more intentional about where you build those developments, such that groups that are less affluent can have access to the resources of that community.
Yeah, but bro, I know you said I don't understand what the affordable housing is, but I don't know if you understand how the real estate market works, bro. Because if you have all these comparables that are being bought at a lower price
Hmm,
because of affordable housing being like fucking jammed in there,
hmm.
the people who own the houses near them are going to be pissed off and they're going to leave because they're going to be like, okay, let's say that you have a bunch of houses for $400,000 and then you get a
Hmm,
house in there for like 250,000 because it's
hmm,
affordable housing to help
hmm.
somebody come in, then that's going to make the comparables in the neighborhood be houses like this are going for 250,000. That brings
Well,
my house down by
you wouldn't like the
you have
affordable
that's what I'm
housing
saying.
houses are not the same as the houses that cost 400K. Like that's not what they are.
So
It's
are
not
you
just
saying
like you
like you're
take like
saying like
it's not
singles
just
and
like
doubles and
yeah,
triples?
it's not just like you take a house that would typically go for $1 million and you say no, we're gonna sell it for 200K instead. That's not how it works. It's
Is
you
that
build a
okay, right?
property. It's that you build a
Yeah.
property that is worth that amount of money, and yeah, it's gonna it might impact the housing market around it, but like, so what?
I know it's so what, but you got to think about it from the point of view of people who are affluent. They're just gonna leave, and then what's gonna take their place if the housing prices okay? Because
If it's a
usually you
if
got
it's an
bro,
international, if it's an international program, they have nowhere to
yeah.
run away to.
And I'm not against this. I mean, this makes sense, but it's just like I just think there's gonna be like a shit ton of issues that come from it because usually a street that has okay, let's say for example, right? You have two streets. You have one street that has all single families on it, and they're all around the same price. And you have the same street, but you mix in single families, double, the two families, three families, and so forth. The
Hmm.
street that has all the same type of building structure in it is going to be worth more than the street that has mixes of like singles and doubles and triples and that kind of thing. The single street is going to be worth a lot more. That's why when you drive through a really nice neighborhood, you barely ever see mixtures of the two. So if you
Hmm.
start throwing in two families in there, three families in there, all the the prices of the housing around that area is going to drop.
Hey,
And
bro, we
Okay.
need
then
these
in
prices
some
to
form or
drop. It's
fashion,
crazy expensive
Right.
out here.
Yeah. Like that's tough, bro. Like I trying to, I don't know what to tell you.
people are gonna
Like,
move. No, I'm
let
telling you,
them
like
move.
that's fine. That's fine and everything, right? But then people are going to move. So then who takes their place? So basically what's gonna happen is the housing
There will be
um
people who will take their place that don't care that's the case. Like people are like, okay, like if this house is lower because you want to run away and then so you're in like a scram to sell it, sure, I'll buy it at a lower price. Why not? Now I have a home that was like 2 years ago worth like 80K and now is worth like I mean 800K and now is worth like 500K. Sure, I'll buy that home from you because I know the housing market fluctuates all the time. And so something else could change where like people are like, okay, you know what, we're going to stop valuing these houses at these low prices because there are multiple family homes around because that seems to be the norm in the country now. So like we're just going to get rid of that way of looking at it. And then the house shoots back up and it's like, oh, I just made like 400K because somebody ran away and did
no
white flight.
no fair, but for the goal of what originally this conversation was about, I think that might have an opposite effect. So think about this. Like you have like Jerry, who's like 60-year old. He's like this fat white guy, and he has his little wife and shit like that. They're both white, and they're not racist or anything like that. But then they go ahead and they see, oh, all these minorities are coming in. Now my housing prices are just like fuck through the gutter. They're gonna associate them losing all this money with minorities,
No,
and
then they're racist.
that sounds insane, but it probably would happen. It probably would happen. There'd be some kind of like association with
I think there
minorities
are places
losing
where that
money.
would happen, but I don't think it would
It's gonna
be
be pretty
like the
pretty common.
norm. I don't think it would be the norm. I think there are places where it would
Bro, they lose like hundreds
happen.
of thousands of dollars in the course of like a year, and they would people like a scapegoat. People like blaming like a certain person or a certain group. That's probably why Trump does so well. Like
Yeah.
so they're in their head to be like, huh, everything was so good before these fucking minorities came in.
Yeah, I mean that's what they've been doing the whole
Which
time.
defeats the purpose of the racism thing. I mean, because the whole point of our conversation is like, how do you get rid of all
Yeah,
that?
it's yeah. Well, you would have to let that situation like develop over time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Again, I said like the kids, right? It would be like, and I said counter narratives because I'm not acting like the racism is just gonna disappear. It's simply that there would be counter narratives, real world counter narratives that they are exposed to from a young age where the current situation that's not the case whatsoever because you can
Yeah.
easily be in a community where it's like only white people that live around you and everyone watches Fox News and everyone thinks like the um the Civil War was about states' rights and all kinds of nonsense. Like also while we're mentioning the Civil War, don't think that the reason I don't think that the reason Lincoln and liberals of the time wanted to free enslaved people was because they had some moral awakening. That's
Yeah.
fucking horseshit.
Yeah, but bro,
It was because it was economically expedient to do so because they wanted the
Yeah, he-
industrial revolution to happen.
No, he also mentioned it. He said that it was gonna like he knew that doing that to the South because the South was already thinking of seceding because certain states in the North had free like you don't have to be a slave, and he knew that in order to stop them from seceding, they're gonna go to war, and in order to cripple them and cripple their power, taking away slavery, which is like how the South really made a lot of its money because they had all these tobacco farms, cotton farms. Yeah, there's a quote of him saying that if I could keep the Union together while still having slavery, I would. He
Yeah,
knew it would be
but you know,
crippling to the opposition.
he was also a
let me
racist. Like,
let me ask you a question.
they were all racist.
If you go ahead and you're like, you know, you see like this little old lady getting her purse stolen, you whip out your phone and you take a video of you catching the thief and you put it online because you want clout. Does that make what you did bad?
Depends. Is she keeping that that purse? Like,
Yeah.
I might be taking it home with me.
You're getting it back, but
There is the thief in this scenario.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. He's like, fuck you, Gertrude, piece of
Yeah.
shit.
Gertrude. I love how that's your go-to old person name.
Right,
an old
Gretchen
name.
and Gertrude. I got two of them.
No, I think certain acts, it depends. Like if you're doing that frequently, like for the people who do like poverty pimping and they like hand out cash and always record it. I think like you have nefarious reasons behind it. Sure, somebody's being helped, but you're not doing it out of the goodness of your heart, bro. If I just chase down a dude while having it perfectly framed, come on, I gotta get that online. That's like,
Yeah,
that's,
no. What I'm saying is, it doesn't really matter why Lincoln did it. The fact is that it was done and it's sick.
I hear you.
Right? You know what I mean?
No, it was definitely a
Yeah.
good thing. It was definitely a good thing. But I think we
Like,
never.
he could have done it because he was paid off, because somebody was gonna expose him. Whatever, it doesn't matter. He could have done
I
it.
think it matters. I think it matters what the narrative around why people make the decisions that they make are because it
Why?
one can easily say that like, oh yeah, like the North, for instance, were like the good guys and they were like the ones who were on the morally right side, and you see how like the North is so progressive and the South is racist and blah blah blah, right? Which is a fucking lie. It's just not. It just wasn't the case. And it paints these politicians who had other motives as heroes, and they simply were not heroes. So just from a accurate information standpoint, it matters why they're doing the things that they are doing.
Yeah, because I mean, okay, would you, since you're on that's your logic, right? Would you apply that same thing to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X?
What do you mean?
Like Martin Luther King was like a really bad cheater, I heard.
Okay, yeah, but he wasn't trying to like, oh my God, John, you're not saying what I think you're. What are you saying? How are these two things the same?
Okay, well, you're questioning the character of a person.
I'm not questioning the character. I'm questioning the reasoning behind their decisions.
But wasn't that the gist of what you were saying? Is
No.
we shouldn't really like go ahead and praise this dude because he wasn't doing it for any. He was doing it for his own fucking reasons. He wasn't doing it because he was a good person.
Yeah, but how is that similar to Martin Luther King?
Because the thing is like when you're remembered for the good thing you did, you're trying. I feel like it sounds to me. Tell me if I'm wrong. It sounds to me like you're saying like, you know,
Dirt, get your boy, bro. Get your boy. Bro.
What?
Go on.
No, I'm trying to equate the two because it's kind of bar for bar there.
I don't think they're bar for bar whatsoever.
Somebody did some fuck shit, right? But they're remembered for a good thing, so we shouldn't remember them for the good thing.
I'm not saying we shouldn't remember them for the good thing. I'm saying we should remember exactly what happened.
Honestly,
I'm saying we should. I'm saying we should remember exactly what happened. That's all I'm saying.
I'm just arguing just to argue. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie to
yeah.
you.
Because we're trying to make
Just to make
content.
good conversation. Yeah,
Right,
honestly,
right.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm not.
like
I'm
not really
not.
like too passionate about this.
Yeah, naturally. But that was a wild play all the same. Like jumping to Martin Luther King. Like.
I mean, I'm sure that what's crazy is I'm sure there's a lot of shit in history that's misrecorded. Like I just wonder like what out there has been said that it went down a certain way and it just didn't, and it was
A
completely
lot.
like somebody. And because bro, you think about it, anybody before cameras and before all this shit existed, anybody could just write that this is what happened, and then for all of history, we're gonna think like this was how it went down.
You mean
Yeah.
the Bible?
Possibly. I don't even want to say the Quran because I'm gonna get attacked.
Yeah, you gotta watch out, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Muslims, they go hard, bro.
Yeah. I do think the thing I hate about I mean I could say because I'm Muslim, but the thing I hate about them the most is like these dudes just cannot take a joke or any disrespect. It's kind of crazy.
Do you pray 5 times a day? Are you like a
Brother,
really like practicing Muslim?
No, he's
I
not.
can't remember the last time I prayed, let alone 5 times a day.
What do you have like the whole like not speech, but like the whole prayers memorized?
Yeah, I mean I was forced
That's
by my
fucking
family
hard,
when
bro.
I was
I've
young.
seen one of
Yeah.
those. I've seen one of those, and they're like doing that shit for like 10, 15 minutes of the straight. I don't know if they're repeating the same shit, but it's like it seems like a lot of shit to remember. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
respect them. Do you
The
go? It's mosque, right? You go to mosque, or am I completely off?
no, it's called a mosque. I don't go.
Oh, you don't? Not it's Fridays, right? You go on Friday. People go on Fridays.
People go on Fridays, yeah.
Yeah.
There is
But
just
you're
not a
not
good
really, like,
Muslim.
you're not really like practicing like that. You just kind of like
Nah.
you kind of got like the badge.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
He's like, I'm a Muslim, so I can see this.
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
a-
much. Pretty much. That's his stance.
My mom,
I'm a Muslim, so I can talk shit about Muslims.
Yeah, my mom is pretty religious, but me, I'm not. But I mean, I grew up in the Middle East because my mom wanted us to like see what like growing up in Muslim culture was. So I've like lived overseas in the Middle East, like Cairo and Dubai for like 6 years.
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit's whack, bro. Like, there's so many dumb rules, man. Like, if I'm being honest, like, there's so many dumb shit that you can't do, and for some reason, like, what I like about all these Christians, like, the
He's
things
definitely
are.
trolling. He's 100% trolling right now.
No, I'm being
No
so
way,
serious.
no way he's being serious. No
I'm being
chance.
100% serious, dude. With Christians, at least they know what they're doing is a sin, and they're just like, you know what? We're not gonna listen to that part of the Bible. With Muslims, man, they're like super strict on everything. Like,
Well,
men
it
and
depends
women.
on what level you are. I heard there's like mad like people who are like diehards, and there's the people who just like they eat pork sometimes, and they're just like fuck it. Like there's like levels to it, right?
Yeah, and sometimes the levels don't even make sense. Like people, like I've met Muslims who drink, they smoke, they party, you know, and then like they won't eat bacon. It's like, bro, I feel like you've already crossed the line. Or like Muslims who have
Yeah,
tattoos
you
and
do
don't
one thing,
like
you better
eat
get
bacon.
everything at that point.
Yeah, yeah.
But okay, do you think what's crazy? I don't know if tell me if I'm wrong, but I heard that like the 4 wives thing, it wasn't never even mentioned in the Quran besides like saying that Muhammad had 4 wives, right? Like they never said like does the Quran say like you can have 4 wives, or are people just kind of
Yeah.
like they're kind of like copying what
No,
Muhammad did?
you can have 4 wives. Honestly, bro, I ain't
No,
gonna
no,
lie.
no,
That's the
no,
only thing that I
no,
kind
no.
of fuck with
What
from the
I'm
Quran.
saying is, what I'm saying is, there's like a thing, there's like a spiel that said like that it never specifically says like you can have 4 wives, but it said Muhammad had 4 wives. So people say like people want to do what Muhammad did.
No, I'm pretty sure it's
Am
in
I?
the Quran.
Oh, it says that.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna Google it right now.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But what do you think about that? You think that's tough?
Bro, I love it, bro. That's awesome. What you talking about?
Would you ever try for that?
Shit, hell yeah, I would.
So what's the game plan? What you about to do?
What's
you
the
gotta find a
game
Muslim.
plan?
You gotta find 2 Muslims, and then you gotta go from there, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
It'll
a
be
hard
mad
trying to convince them.
I'm not gonna lie,
So
you
the,
should.
there are rules to it. Like you have to be able to treat them all equally. You
That's
can't have
not gonna be.
favorites.
I'm
Like
sorry. I'm sorry. There's always
yeah,
gonna be one that's hotter than the other, and there's always gonna
yeah,
be one that just you like better. You know.
yeah. That's true. Dude, imagine. I mean, I feel like it's tough if you were living in one of those places where you get arranged marriage, like because then you don't even know who your girl is, and your parents are
Arranged
like,
marriages are just horrible.
yeah,
What if you guys just don't click at all? It's like weird. I don't
yeah,
know. What if you guys hate each other? I think they
yeah,
kind of grow to love each other though. I think that's kind of what happens. It's like an acquired taste.
I mean, if you have no choice, you fucking better.
yeah.
Just like
Imagine,
yeah, go ahead.
imagine your parents set you up with an arranged marriage, but they got horrible ass taste. They hook you up with a buns bitch. Like I'd be so mad.
Fucking torta.
Yeah,
Some fat ass chick. Yeah, bro. That shit
yeah,
would
dude, that
suck.
suck. Yeah,
And you're
I'd
like
be
a
angry.
virgin. So you're a virgin, so you don't even know any better. You're like, oh, this is what's in store for me. Fuck it.
This must be what it's like.
Nah, I just like I don't know. I find it interesting that it's like so different. It's different from American culture in every way. Like there's like no. I mean, there might be a couple, but there's like really no comparisons. Muslim culture and American culture when you think about it.
Yeah, they're pretty polar opposites, honestly.
Like any time that there's something so different than what I know, I don't know. I just think it's so interesting to learn about it. Like I
Yeah,
could respect those people who are very into it and shit like that. But I have seen that a lot. That there's a lot of people who are kind of they're kind of wishy washy with it, like kind of half and half. Like
yeah,
Yeah,
they do like
I would
they do the
say,
real easy shit. Like they do the really easy shit, like not eat pork, bro. That's so easy to do. But like all the hard shit, that's very temptation wise. They don't know how
right.
to do it.
I definitely respect the ones who are more zealous than the ones who are like wishy-washy. That being said,
I
believe what
respect
you
the
want to
ones
believe,
who
but
I respect the
I'm not
ones
about
who
that.
are just all the way on the opposite end and just say fuck all that shit.
What do you mean?
Like, I mean, I feel like the super zealous people are mad annoying,
They
and
are, but I mean, at least they're like committed.
yeah, I like the
Would you
guys who
say that?
commit to.
Would you?
I like
Oh,
the guys who
sorry.
commit to sin. Oh, what'd you say?
No, would you kind of use the word like self righteous like that? That would be for I mean anybody who's really religious kind of becomes that, right?
I mean, I think they live a life that makes them a little bit like in God's eye righteous, but I've met people who are pretty religious and pretty chill. You know, not all of them are
Yeah, there
self
are
righteous.
people who are
You're saying what you're
super
saying is
religious and are
mostly wrong
like,
about it.
I'm no better than anyone else,
Yeah,
and no
that's what I meant.
one.
I feel like I've met a lot of people like that.
Yeah, those are, in my view, like the best ones because they usually go by the book.
You know
Yeah,
what? I just watched a Jubilee video. I don't know if you guys know about Jubilee,
yeah, I know Jubilee.
Yeah,
but
Jubilee. Yo, we should
they
do
had
a Jubilee reaction tomorrow.
no, that would be sick. They had
Actually,
25 college liberals versus one conservative, and the guy was
Oh, that
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk dude. Yeah,
So he's very, very Christian. So some of his points were not terrible. Some of his points were awful. But whenever they came at his religion, he's like very like defensive about it. Like he just didn't. He's like he had his whole spiel planned out. He's like, I live by the Bible, and he had it through God who strengthens me, and He's my Lord and Savior, and that's all that shit. And he like shut it down real quick. That's why I see a lot of these like real Christians are like that. Like they're like, you can't. I don't even want to have the topic about my religion. I don't even want to talk about it because I just know it's so true.
yo, you guys
That
should
that's
find a video that you want to react to from Jubilee. I'm looking on their page right
literally
now.
you can watch the Charlie Kirk one. It was really good.
I
yeah, that one I
bet.
think you
Let's
would
do
like.
that
I think
tomorrow.
you would like that one.
This is real annoying chick on there, bro. When they start talking about abortion, she gets
Yeah,
real triggered. She gets so triggered, bro.
dude, I don't think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's fair for the kid, like, because they're all like kids going up against a dude who's been debating for way longer than they have. Like, you just don't have the same type of skill set. It's like a white belt or a blue belt going up against a black belt. You know,
Yeah, John
like
and I
even
talked about this in college.
yeah, like I mean, even if they really believe what they're saying, like you just don't have the same type of acumen to go up against somebody who has spent that much time fighting or like debating like when people like what's the guy's name, Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro doesn't make good points, but all of the videos that he has that go viral, or even the other guy, Steven Crowder, the videos that he has that go viral, they're all on college campuses, and he's going up against these like kids who are in college when they've been debating for so far along compared to these kids. But like they look like they're destroying people because they're just destroying like freshmen and sophomores. Like anyone can do that, you know?
And it's even worse because these kids are like arrogant about it. So when you're
Yeah.
an idiot and you're arrogant, I think that's worse than just being an idiot. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, this whole like I've just never been impressed by him like owning college students. I'm like, bro, what, like, yeah, what? Like, am I supposed to be impressed, bro? They're like 19, you're like 30, like you've been in politics for like 10 years. The fuck, like, why am I supposed to be
But
impressed by this?
but to argue for him, he definitely has made a pretty good career out of it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not fucking hard, dude. Are you kidding me?
Because people watch, they want to see stupid college kids get dunked on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want to see it. Like these fucking all these college kids think they know everything, bro. And I think we were probably like that at one point. I mean, like then you grow up and you realize you don't know as much as you think you did. And like you get
Dude.
to see that. Of course, it's not fair, but it's like there's a reason why this dude gets so many views.
It's also because he throws red meat at his conservative base, which is just like the easiest way to get right wing views.
Hey, yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He might have the weirdest teeth I've ever seen in my life.
Who?
Like,
Charlie Kirk?
yeah, you know those people who, you know that disease that you have where your gums are showing? So he has that. I don't know if there's a couple people you probably seen in your life where they smile and their gums are like mad big.
I don't know if it's a disease. I thought it was just like gum to teeth ratio.
My dentist got mad at me because I made a comment about it. So she gave me the spiel about how it's a disease.
Oh.
So yeah,
Why
yeah.
your dentist roasting you?
She just got tight. I was like, I was talking about brushing my teeth. She's like, make sure you don't brush your gums too hard. I was like, yeah, I wouldn't want to end up like, like one of the, one of that. I wouldn't want to end up like that. And she's
Oh,
like, well,
dude, yeah, he got
I just
big
want to
ass
let you know that
gums.
that's actually disease though. So I was
Dude,
like, okay.
you ever watch
John's out
I mean,
getting
what's the name
called
of
out.
you know that show Flapjack?
Yeah.
Flapjack was crazy.
You remember
That was a good
the
show.
dude from that owned the candy shop?
Canuck. Oh, that guy. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. Was he blue? Was he the blue guy or am I bugging?
No, no,
No,
it's the
no, no,
guy
no.
who was in like the fucking like barbershop quartet outfit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Yep.
dude. Yeah, he kind of got his kind of like smile and gums. That's gross.
So my point was that Charlie Kirk has that, but with really small teeth. So it's like the worst of both worlds. I'm sorry, this dude is cooked when it comes to his teeth. So cooked.
Also, his face looks too small for his head.
Yo, there's somebody he looks like fuck from the regular show. Oh, he looks like Pops.
Yeah, I
Big ass
mean,
head, little eyes.
honestly, fuck Charlie Kirk, bro. But just because of his opinions, not because he looks weird.
He tell me what you think about this. He made a point in that video and he said that okay, so one of the issues was well, I'm trying to remember exactly. It was like why are minorities poor or some shit like that. And he tried to make a point about how minorities, specifically black Americans, are poorer nowadays than they were in the 1950s. Why is that? And is that
What
true?
was his point? What like what?
You gotta watch it. It was I watched the whole thing. It was really good, like watching the two people go back and forth. I don't want to speak for him because I probably won't say it right, but
All right, well, we
just
will
just
react to
watch
it
it.
tomorrow. But
Yeah, you probably get
that
triggered.
that on his face doesn't sound right to me. I think if
He seems to think that. So his point of view is that the reason why is the absence of a black father, which triggered the whole fucking crowd. He's like, he kind of like
I think
paints a picture.
there's okay. Let me say something. So there's like two things happening here. There's this right wing narrative that uh black men are irresponsible and promiscuous, and so that's why they don't stay in their child's lives. And because of that, they ruin black families. So there's that narrative that is aimed at vilifying and painting in a negative light black males. Okay, there's there's that side of it. There's the purely practical side that yeah, no shit. If you have a two-parent household, there's
That's the
gonna
point I
be
was gonna
more
make.
fucking money in that household than a one-parent household. Like, I'm sorry, am I supposed to be impressed by that fucking point? Like, do you see what I'm talking about, John? This guy's an idiot.
Okay, so that it's kind of like the Abraham Lincoln thing, where although there's some truth to it, like the behind the scenes, it's probably not like a good reason why he's saying
Again,
it.
he's like again, it's like let me quote the racism in a way that's palatable and has plausible deniability. It's the whole it's like the new conservative playbook. It's like I'm gonna be
He's
racist
very
without being
conservative.
obviously racist. That's
I would
it.
say most people lean like pretty like if they're conservative, they're pretty like moderate conservative. He's like really he's like Christian conservative. That's the most you could be. So I wouldn't say he's an accurate representation though, because he's
Yeah.
Christian conservative is different than regular conservative. Like that's like blue hair liberal versus a normal liberal.
Yeah,
Like that
they're
no,
conservatives on crack.
that's like a non-binary liberal versus a normal liberal.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know, but
So
Charlie Kirk is a bozo. That's all I know. Charlie Kirk is a
yeah, he's got
bozo.
some crazy ass teeth, bro. I don't even know
Wait,
how he eats.
wait, so Slice, you already knew about him before, or this is the first
Oh
time you're hearing
yeah,
about
no, I've known about him for years. I think he's a fucking idiot.
Wow, he's got a lot of followers.
him? Yeah, Charlie Kirk is a kind of a bum, but
If he said that point to me of like, oh, in the 50s, black families were like financially better off than they are now, I'd be like, what's your point? Right? Because they like make these statements that's supposed to be like, oh yeah, the policies of the 50s were better for black people. Just fucking nonsense. Like, are you kidding me? But people usually don't like people don't question them about things. Like, they say things that they know are going to trigger people. So now people are arguing from an emotional standpoint.
Some girl, the girl he was talking to said redlining. I think he had a response for it, but we just got to watch the video at some point.
Yeah, yeah. Let's
I
watch it and
I
talk about
definitely
it.
said the front for sure. I definitely misrepresented what he said for sure. I kind of said the gist of it. I definitely missed out on a lot of points. So
You're
when you
not like
watch,
far off, bro. I follow him on Instagram. I literally follow him
no
on
way.
Instagram. Yeah.
But
I
you think
follow a
about
bunch of conservatives on Instagram. Yeah, because I want to be able to counter their nonsense points
Slice is behind enemy lines.
all the time,
like
bro. I argue with them in their comics. In their comments all the time.
George is low key conservative, bro.
There you go.
Like
He
he's like
just
a
got,
closeted conservative. Nah, see, that's crazy. He literally anything but being a liberal. That's crazy. He literally said
Because
anything but.
liberals, I find the most annoying, bro. Like, liberals are like just like closeted conservatives. Like, I'm like, if you're gonna be like at least again, it's the same like point with the religion. Like, at least they're like honest about it. You're like trying to like play this game of, oh, I'm not really like right wing, but you are though. Like, fuck off.
You know, I'm so certain that there's something called liberal racism, which is
yeah.
like
I mean, yeah, it's like
you
in
ever
like most of the cities, like Boston is racist as fuck, and like, but people consider it like super liberal and progressive. It's fucking racist as shit.
no, you know what's crazy is like liberal racism. I feel like is so undercover that it's like people trying to
advocate for minorities when they just don't have a say.
Dude,
Like,
yeah, that's just so annoying.
there was a big creator. It's usually, you know what's crazy is a lot of white people fighting
Yeah.
for rights of other races and religions. Isn't that crazy? It's like,
I don't think that, like, I think there's something to be said about being in a position of power and understanding that this group has less access to this forum than you do, and so you take it upon yourself to give them more prominence in this space. I think that's using your privilege in a positive way. I think that can be taken to a performative extreme, and a self-righteous extreme, and when it's taken to that place, it's a negative thing. But I think there's a healthy position there where you can be in a privileged position and like advocate for the voices of others.
They usually take the fun out of shit though. Like the people who get most mad and and offended from like jokes and comedy aren't the people who are being made fun of. It's usually these other people, these white people who are mad on behalf of other people. It's like, yo, bro, like we're just
Yeah, those are the ones that I find the most annoying because they're usually like virtue signally. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, I want to show like, and like it usually comes from a place of insecurity because it's like, oh, I probably grew up in a household where like racist things were said, or like I went to family gatherings where racist things were said, and like I never want to be viewed in that light. So like I'm gonna like overcorrect every time something like that comes up.
are you still alive?